Welcome to the new Marik Workshop from WBPL 76. This program is brought to you by Lady Red Productions, the Bear Digs Corporation, and a generous grant from the Night Owl Foundation. Why are you here? Cat, will you stop chewing on me?
Do you really want to deal with Dommy Mommy Moth Squick?
Ooh, woo.
Why are you here?
We stole somebody's deck and shops. Don't worry about that.
It's an iPhone. I just hit myself in the balls with an iPhone.
The spiky ones?
I want uppies. Somebody quote that?
Grandma's
At least enough to quote.
Yes.
Pasteurized milk.
No!
How did you find a way to make it worse?
Oh, sorry, my bad. I dialed up the wrong thing.
No. This is gonna be perfectly normal.
Not putting it in the song.
Going in there!
Oh my god.
Stupid is the way you do things.
I would so download Pete.
Otaku Overlord.
When the fuck is Free Corn Thursday?
Spooky.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, weird fuckers of all ages, we would like to welcome you here tonight to the new Marik Workshop, the home of your yearly spoop. Tonight, we would like to bring you a cavalcade of spooptacular spoopiness. I would like to introduce my co-host for tonight. Starting off, we have Eether. Say hello, Eether.
I am allegedly a booze wizard.
He is allegedly a wizard of the booze. And then, Twitch won't let me say it properly, but we're going to go ahead and go for it. We're joined tonight by the entirety of the Spooky Bitch Brigade.
Yeah!
That's right,
We
we've
get
got
magic.
we've got Bionic Babe of the Black Pants Legion.
Spoopy.
Spoopy. We have the Gummy Bear.
A 100% certified spooky bitch.
Okay, batch. And we have the one, the only, the Red Lady.
And for your sins, I am still British. This is the scariest thing that will happen tonight.
Oh, man. So, we are without Squick tonight, but this is the last stream I'm going to have before Halloween, and I figured, got to have the Spooky Bitch Brigade.
Chaz.
So, it's going to be fun. And we're going to go ahead and get started on going through our submissions for this week. Some of you have already seen the worst there is to see.
And I'm so sorry for squeaking in the middle of your introduction.
It's fine. It's fine. Everything's fine. I want to lead off on this one just by saying Arachnash sent me a message about this as he was in the process of making it. And in that message, he said, "Hey, I'm doing this. Do you want one?" And my comment was, if I had this in the house, my wife would leave me in a shallow grave. And then I told her about it. She hasn't seen it, but I told her about it, and she said, not only would I be in a shallow grave, Arachnash would too. So,
Dude, hide it in the closet.
No! Oh,
just
God.
like peeking out
She will
with like a
legit
light pointing
kill
at
me.
it.
She will legit kill me.
Move it to
leave
like
it at
different parts of the house.
I'll leave it at house.
I won't
He-
even let me make a long Furby because he knows he'd wake up one morning with it just in the bed next to him, and he hates those things.
So what you're saying is I need to print one for you.
He's swearing at me from the kitchen.
No, they make long Furbies that are stuffed. You don't have to print those things.
Yes, but I made
would've
a
made
model.
one. That's
Fine.
half the fun.
Fair.
Apparently Hal is in the chat tonight.
He's upset.
So,
Hey, Hal, you can hang it in Hal's a kid's bedroom. That way he'll be able to command the bots with it.
Starting out here, you can see Arachnash has left a message on the inside of Jim. It says, "I enjoy the touch of your skin. Wear me and become Apocalypse Jim." This is the most terrifying sentence that's ever been said.
Did kind of realize just before stream that Jim's self-incarnated, so yeah, terrifying. I love it.
Yeah, none of it. I don't really remember who made Jim. I don't think it was me. I thought it was someone in chat. Hal thinks it's me. I don't know. I don't remember.
Surely
Also-
there's a clip of his origin.
I've also been joined by
Somewhere.
by Hubble.
Oh,
Hubble.
Hubble bubble.
I assume you can
pet
hear.
time. All the pets.
Nope.
No. Oh, the sound canceling, the noise canceling is blocking the wheezy cat. Oh, too bad. And here's Jim's face.
It's terrifying.
Nothing
and I love it.
about this is good. The execution is the only thing here that's good.
I cannot wait for small children to knock on the door and then run away screaming. It'll just be the best Halloween music.
Oh man!
I
Cookie
just
says
picture
one of us did it. One of us.
No God.
I picture him getting in a massive car accident and ending up at the pearly gates in front of St. Peter, and the first thing when he opens the binder and shows it to him is just this, and he's like, "You got some explaining to do, pal."
Could
you
you
imagine?
heading down is over there.
Could you imagine getting pulled over while wearing that?
Well, howdy there, officer. I'm Apocalypse Jim. Was I driving beyond the speed limit?
I don't think you'd get that before you'd unload.
Well, that was right unneighborly there of you, officer. Oh, God. And here's the plaster Jim mold now. This exists.
Cat would like this to die very much as soon as humanly possible.
Oh, man. Arachnash says he can make more. Or he says he can take bribes to destroy the mold.
You should make more, Arachnash.
Oh, no.
Oh, dear Lord.
By the way, Cookie loves it. She's been saying that for a couple of days now.
Oh yeah, I love it too. It's absolutely horrifying. It is the worst thing I've seen all week.
So,
And
grand plan, you go and grab a barcode scanner and just grab some random SKU from a Halloween spirit store, print it out, put it on that, go into a spirit and abandon it somewhere, and just let it go out into the world.
wasn't this the plot of Halloween 3?
I think so. Something like that.
I didn't say it was an original idea.
Make a bigger one to plaster over Big Tex's face at the Texas State Fair. That is a brilliant idea.
Oh, no.
And certainly won't end up with people in prison.
What could possibly go wrong? He made it out of monster clay. I'll give him credit for that. That's pretty good.
Yes, it's
Oh,
just
good.
very
Oh,
nice.
Night Owl, why? No, Night Owl, send that to Red. Don't send that to me.
Oh, I'm going to
What?
get fun things from Night Owl.
Oh, no.
I'm concerned.
You should be. Yes, it is concerning.
I always get the best stuff when people DM me midstream.
Isn't that how it always goes?
Yes, the best stuff comes in midstream when you're trying to do something else. It's great.
Uh-huh. Or you get the side message is just a nonsense or mischievous laughter that you can just read in their voice, that you know something is taking place, and you then have to go on a hunt to figure out what has happened.
Oh,
Feeling called out.
okay. We're at the end of Jim. Thank God. We're gonna go ahead and move on.
Jim never ends.
Viewer
Let us
Colin,
be
who is
honest, Jim is eternal.
Thank
yeah.
fuck.
Man, chat loves Jim.
love
Yes, viewer Colin, who has sent us a number of things through a couple of years now of the show, has sent us a couple of more things that he's made. A few of them are 3D prints that he made that he thought were cool. And another one is a different project that I think Mad Ducks will like, and I know Squick will like it, but he has made himself a microphone. He's had this sitting around for a few years, and he finally finished it up. This is the image of the actual finished microphone here, and he sent evidence that it works. I have a sound file for it. It goes like this.
The quickest way to test the audio of a microphone is to speak a very long run-on sentence to see how long you can talk and see if it is any good.
So there you go. By that logic, it is a good. Whoa, whoa, whoa. What was that? What was... Zarvak, what the... No, there are not Apocalypse Jim cigars. No, that's not a thing. No. No. Mo says, howdy, partner. I'm in your stalls. I don't know what that means, but I'm not happy about it. Also, what to do when life gives you lemons. This is a very important thing to have in your life so that you know what to do in these sets of circumstances. We all know the steps. BB, I need you to read this for us so that everybody that is not actually watching the video, but listening, maybe in a VOD or something, can catch up with it. What have you got?
What to do when life gives you lemons? Don't make lemonade. Make life take the lemons back. Get mad. Then yell, I don't want your damn lemons. Demand to see life's manager. Burn down their house. Aperture Science.
With lemons.
Industries.
Burn down their
Very
house
important.
with lemons.
Burn down their house with the lemons.
lemons.
Yeah.
Thank you,
Oh.
Cave Johnson.
Yes.
Lemon grenades.
Then we are joined here with a very important warning sign of warning, BattleBot in training, watch your step. I have seen some lightweight BattleBots lately that terrify the living shit out of me, so I ain't going anywhere near that. Dear God. When I have seen one in the last 6 months break both layers of the Lexan in the safety plexiglass around the arena. No.
And
no,
the floor.
And the floor.
It wiped out both the floor and the inside.
Both layers of the glass.
Dear
That's a
God.
pass. Yeah.
That's
Things
huge pass.
things spin very quickly.
They're eventually just going to have like a Roomba with a landmine on it. Or
That's
something.
pretty close.
That's BattleBots at home.
Boomba. Now, Crossbone sent us this. He said didn't have any time to work on painting minis this week, but he did get to do some work in his shop. So this is his end mill. That, well, I guess it's not. I'm not sure if it's an end mill or not, but it is a mill. It is a desktop mill, and he has that on top of a table that he just refinished. And this like lathe and mill work are one of those things that I think are really cool, and I will never get the opportunity to figure out how the fuck to do that. So that's fine. There's the actual refinished table before stuff went up on. Oh, it's got caster wheels on it, so you can move it around. That's got to be it.
Aw,
And
nice.
he's got his paint station back there in the back. We can.
Hell yeah.
Excellent hobby space. Approved.
Yep. Air conditioning. Good.
Even my hobby space doesn't have it. Oh, what's this? There's an M26 Pershing tank up here. That'll do.
I'm caught on the holographic water container on the table.
Oh, that. Yes. Yes, with like the discolored metal.
Oh, that's cool.
Oh, the burnt titanium look?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
This was the table before he painted it, so looks good. Looks good.
Hell yeah.
What do I
Looks
have
much
up?
nicer.
Zarvek sent us a few things here. Now, it came along with a request for, at some point, a tutorial on basing techniques. We can go through that, but he's taking a break from what he was doing before to do some desert pattern stuff, and camo's always a bitch, but he's making it work.
Yeah, camo's hard. I think the only other thing that was like a serious bitch to paint was either the dazzle camo that I did and some like lettering.
Beebs, I'm
Those
gonna
were
show
really
you what
hard.
I've been working on lately, and we'll see how you feel about it.
Oh, sweet Jesus.
Oh, look, it's a flea. It's the most heavily armed, lightly armored mech in all of existence.
Little speed demon.
Also, it's not
The
terribly
little
fast.
dainty feet that always make me happy.
Let's go with the bitty
know.
feet.
It
The
is
little
ready
tippy
to go to the
taps.
ballet. It needs a tutu so it can go and be its bestest self.
And we got different angles of him with his little toesies.
Oh my god!
See, now he's ready for river dance.
Yeah. Does it a woo like in Silk Song? Sure, why not?
Oh,
Got sexy legs, my mom. Chat.
Oh, look, we've got I've got to redeem a pet, and I have Hubble right here. Hubble is getting pets.
I also have a Ceres on my hip. I will pet her.
Bubble, bubble.
I have a willy between my feet.
No
Dang,
comment.
it's long.
Oh!
It was a matter of time before Gummy did this to herself. Okay.
1-1.
Clap.
I lost my stripper legs. I'm sad. I liked my sexy legs. Bionic Babe playing Super Mario World. Would you like to explain yourself, Bionic?
It was a ROM hack. So like a mod for Super Mario World. And whenever you got a mushroom, like Mario would stay, like his body and head and everything would stay the same size, but he would grow these like long, like sexy lady legs and with little high heels. He just did
God.
like, and it, oh my God, just like him at full sprint was just amazing. But whenever you got hurt, you'd lose the sexy legs. So it was sad.
In response to Gummy's wonderful and totally safe for work comment, Little Willie just popped up in chat to say hello.
Hello. Oh Lord. Gilly Monster has sent us this. I've said trying to get the train back on the tracks. It's a Sunder.
You were the one who decided to have all of us on one stream. You fool.
Mistakes were made. This is actually an Iron Wind Minis Sunder that he has put plastic CGL bits onto, and that meshes together better than I anticipated. And again, he has done such a remarkable job on the texturing on the panels here. So just very nicely done.
Very good.
And the panel lining on it.
That is great. I love it. Oh no, it got clipped.
What did you expect to happen?
That one was actually really innocent. I wasn't trying to make a joke that time.
Well, the Reverend Jimmy has sent us, let's see, it's a Jenner and it's a Panther. So we got some House Kurita shit going on here. Good basing on these. I seem to remember that was one of the things that he pointed out in the email. Is it's got some nice static grass to it. And basing is always good. Basing adds a lot to a model like this. Although they are well painted. I want to make that point too. But you've got...
Particularly like the Panther.
You've got like some of the mud up here on the leg of the Panther. He clearly got into some shit. But
yes.
It's just bonus cooling.
Yeah. I don't actually think there are rules for that. Like,
now the Predator could not shoot your legs out.
I seem to remember when they were talking about the rule update in one of the last blog posts, they said it was always one of those things that's in the fluff, but there are not rules for it.
I know.
Let's see. Who's this one from? Okay, Maze Hughes has sent us some stuff. It's been a bit since we've had Maze. I seem to remember Maze saying that their work schedule changed, so they're not able to watch it live anymore. But there we go. I think those are both hammer hands. I think they're both hammer hands.
Precursor to the Warhammer?
Yes, they are in the proliferation box, I think.
There is a question for you in chat.
Mo says they're Loki 2s, which is different. Okay. There's a question for me in chat. What's up?
There is. It's from Basara. Can I get some advice on what to use to remove excess material? And then there is a link, so you'll probably want to have a look at chat yourself.
What nature of excess material?
Okay, so I am going to share the picture of the Mario with the legs that I was talking about with no context in the aux. Hold on.
This is the way.
Which chat?
Oh, okay. So he's talking about like the flashing on it. Yes, Basara. The way that I tend to handle that is I use the back edge of a hobby knife, like the dull side of a hobby knife, to scrape it off. Which, like, that sounds really reductive and simple, but it doesn't have to be hard. This is one of those things you can get away with it being easy. Let's see. Two Loki 2s. So, again, very nice. You know, the Loki is so Warhammer-like, and then to see it blockier, it's like, oh yeah, that's very Warhammer, but it's clearly not a Warhammer. It must be a Hammer Hands. No, I was just wrong. How dare. Let's see. We got some... Oh, we also have the ammo carrier for the Long Tom, I believe.
Robot.
Yeah.
Okay, not just me.
You going full robot.
Damn it. Beep bop bow.
Do that again, Para.
Beep bop bow. I don't know how bad it is, so... Oh, it's going that bad. Uh-oh. Oh, look at that.
But bad enough that, yeah.
Hey, now it came back. What? Now it's gone.
Para's full on going T-Pain.
And it's still better than my streams, where periodically my internet just decides, nope, you have not inserted enough incense. I'm just going to stop for 5 minutes.
I'm watching. Okay, no, it's...
Can Can you say like I'm on a boat?
I'm on a boat. I'm on
Oh,
a
it
boat.
started
Please,
working again.
God damn
They
it.
didn't do it that time.
I don't know why, like, my Discord chat ping just, like, it tripled. I don't know why. It was definitely Discord.
He's been
Oh,
fine for chat and not for us. Amazing.
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh,
Venomous Toucan would like us to assess our postures, please. Mine's terrible.
mine is
snap.
also terrible,
My
and
spine.
if I sit up, I will have to dislodge the cat.
I have demons in my spine, and their names are scoliosis. I don't actually have scoliosis, but it feels that way some days.
But you do have demons in your spine.
I do have demons
Yes.
in my spine. It is a convenient place to keep them.
Agreed.
I do think we've shown off the MASH unit before. I think we had that a couple of weeks ago. Let's see. Who do I have up next?
There's a Kirby down there. Look at him. He's so round.
Baby, I'm going to ask you to do the thing. Can you do the thing?
Fire!
God, she's good at that.
Yeah, that's pretty good. Damn.
Fire! Fire!
Oh shit, my voice cracked a little bit there. I'm sorry if my voice just dies during this stream because like I got way too mad at XCOM earlier.
I believe that happened. Entirely too good. Entirely
Kirby.
too.
That's alarming.
Holy piss, Kirby.
Oh God, no! What was it that we were doing? Piss, Kirby piss.
Because I have a little
Kirby.
glass hanger of Kirby, and like everyone's like, "Oh, he's peeing on the thing."
Yeah,
and
because
then
the color of the liquid,
was-
whatever it was.
I was drinking, so then I may have then gotten an eyedropper, and yeah.
Yeah.
Please don't piss the Kirby.
No, the best thing is someone clipped Squick saying "horny piss Kirby," and then like,
Yeah, that's right!
Squick clipped Squick saying it.
Grievous would like to know why we are looking at Mecha Grundle.
Well, you could ask Troa why he
Doing a
keeps
limbo.
taking that picture.
I mean, if you don't service the Grundle, the mech is never going to stand.
Oh, good God.
Ooh.
Okay, so it's I believe it's a Gian, I think is that one, and then this is some RX-78 variant with the core fighter. Squeak. With the core
Sorry.
fighter. Oh, look at
I can't control it. I'm sorry.
Oh God.
It's like having Tourette's but squeaking.
Gundam
Oh.
Grundle is the name of my nerdcore band. Says Right Reverend
Excellent.
Jimmy.
Excellent. Excellent. 6 defensive linemen from Clan Chicago Bears. Yes, you do. Yeah, you've got to work up some grid lines for that. Okay, so this is the RX-78 GPO-1FB Gundam GPO-1FB EFSF prototype. This reads like a Temu title. Prototype multi-purpose mobile suit, mecha, anime, mecha suit, robot,
I like
Robot.
Beam
Robot.
saber, beam gun.
Macross. In a stretch, apparently. Oh, God.
it. Sarah's is giving me a look like you just personally offended her, Parallax.
Well, I'm offensive. And here, Gan have pokey stick.
Very pokey stick.
Mo has made a request in chat.
And my best
Para-
T-Pain was not in the Baja Man. And I don't have a T-Pain voice. I don't know what to do with that.
If he starts going like robot mode again, that I'll see
Then-
if I can
okay.
clip it.
Delightful.
I'm sure it already was.
Oh, Lord. Unless chat was getting it fine, because, like I said, it seemed to have been a Discord problem.
It was
Oh.
just Discord. Yeah.
It was
Oh,
just us
womp
laughing.
womp.
Oh, okay. So he just wants. Okay, what? Who let the dogs out? God, I don't like that. That doesn't feel good. Who let the squeak? Who let the squeak? I don't like this. This doesn't feel right. Gan. This is Gan. Yeah, Principality of Xeon prototype close combat mobile suit with his missile shield. Shield full of missiles, you know. It even says it
Big
down
old
here.
swoopy panels.
Beam saber, missile shield, needle missile, hide bomb. Hide bomb, you know, bombs you can hide. I'm surprised Para didn't look in the back of the pic with the name in. Well, it's Jim! Jim! It's not that Jim, but it is Jim. Jim's there. I saw it and I didn't think of it. Oh, Lord. Samurai sent us this. He said that it was his wife's birthday, and he put together a Lego architecture set for him of DC Skyline things. So yes, look, it's the Smithsonian Cathedral. That's cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Capitol Building, the White House, the Jefferson Memorial, the Washington Monument. It was very nice.
It is. We have a warning in chat.
Oh, and the Guggenheim. Yes, so there's some New York in here also. We have what in chat?
A warning. Mo is delightfully sloshed, and it is an everyone problem.
Oh, delightful. Okay. Voxel sent this to me before the stream
Sweet
started.
baby Jesus. What the fuck?
Missiles!
All the missiles.
What?
So Vox made the Bane, which I believe the Inner Sphere name is the Kraken, and he put all the missiles on it. But this one also, he got a bit of an extra commission to make it very DCMS, very, very Kurita. So it's got some, it's got some temple dogs on it.
But with that amount of missiles, it can have whatever it likes on it. I'm not going to ask questions.
Yeah, agreed.
And yes, the Bane. We have some other images of it. This is the render of it. So he was telling me that
shit.
he was telling me that his idea when he was rendering, especially the cockpit of it, was he was trying to lean in very much on like the Master Chief aesthetic. Although when he sent it to me, he didn't say Master Chief, he said Mater Chief. So I'm assuming it's either a tomato or it's Larry the Cable Guy from the movie Cars.
It's just it's planning on invading the Cars universe.
I want that freaking render. That's rad.
Is this also not the right render, Vox? Is this the render you wanted?
That's so cool. Oh my god. Shit, I need to get a 3D printer again.
I have suggestions.
Missile.
Missile. Oh, okay. He has another render. Let's get that. Missile. There. That's the render he actually wanted. Which, again, excellent render.
Yeah.
That's fabulous.
My god.
That is absolutely fabulous.
That's beautiful. Holy shit.
Interrupting for just a second. I'm so sorry if there's some loud noises in the background. I gave the cats a box. They are now wrestling for it.
Well, this is the way this is the way of things. Okay. Hubble doesn't like the air compressor.
See, Mom, I told you, like, we say the same shit. We have the same reactions to things. I can't words. She said, I want to get a 3D printer at the same time I said it.
Well, we'll be getting into my shit on that front soon. Actually, next. Nice. So this is what we did last week whenever we had the outcome of the Phoenix Hawk, the winged Hussar Phoenix Hawk that I worked on, which I'm still not entirely happy with that paint job, but it is what it is.
Spiky boy.
What with his wings.
So you're saying the winged Hussar has arrived?
Yes, that's exactly what I'm saying.
And he has turned the tide. That's really all I know of that Sabaton song, so I'm going to just drop it.
Dinosaurs, are you ready to die? Okay, this was a thing I painted yesterday. We were talking about camo earlier. I painted up an Ost Scout. Now, the interesting thing about this was, with the exception of like the gray bits and the details on this, the mech is all airbrush work. So I haven't really tried that a lot, but I wanted to try it for camo, and I feel like it worked pretty well.
I have never used airbrush before. I really want to try it. It seems like it's so cool.
It's one of
Airbrushes
those
can be
things.
very fun, and ghost tints are very fun to play with as well if you're doing airbrush.
Ghost tints.
Yes.
So airbrushes can be very finicky. They take some getting used to and some, tuning
Dialing
and all
in,
that
yeah.
jazz. Yeah. But I finally got both of mine to where they are mostly comfortably working. Just one of them
I
tends
swear by Vallejo Air is a paint that you don't have to thin.
That's true. You don't sound happy about it, but
they kind of screwed us over as a hobby shop when I was working back and forth. Well, they said hobby shop's now dead and buried, so D&J Hobby, I can say that. But.
Okay. That sucks. And I actually use a fair bit of Model Air myself, but mostly what I have is almost all grays because at one point I bought a box of U.S. Air Force gray Model Air paint. And they just had a box and it was various shades of gray, and that seemed really dumb at the time, and now I've used them a lot. And then let's see. Okay, this was another thing that I worked on. I've done a couple like this in the last couple days.
Oh,
That's cool.
It looks
that's
so good.
awesome.
It is so rich. I love it.
It looks like your mech's melting.
Doesn't it?
Yeah.
See a Nova pilot? Because that's a lot of heat.
Arachnash wants to know if that box had 50 shades of grey.
No, it was only about 10.
Womp, womp.
Sorry.
Only 10.
God damn it.
Alas. It was the Diet Coke of terrible literature.
I'm trying to figure, is that like a good thing or is that a bad thing? Because...
Good thing in this case.
Okay. Is
For
that
more
first...
rants on terrible literature, turn up on Fridays.
Oh, God.
First, that first crisp sip off of a freshly opened cold Diet Coke. There you go. Okay, I brought this up last week. These were not painted at the time, but my daughter's Pokeballs are painted now.
Pokeballs.
Nice.
Could I get a Pika Pika Pikachu?
I was waiting for it, too.
Pika Pikachu.
Thank you.
They're really good.
Pika.
And again, these are... My son has his Master Sword put together and mostly painted now, but I don't have a picture of it, and it is entirely too big for him, and it is... It's kind of funny. Mo says BB is more like a Chansey than a Pikachu.
Chansey?
Sure.
Chansey.
Depends on whether you're watching it subbed or dubbed.
Sub-a-dub. So these were mechs out of the Alpha Strike box that Hal brought for me to paint. He wants all of his clan mechs in Wolverine colors because he thinks it's funny.
Oh, yeah, I remember this.
Yup.
Nova has a torso twist. That doesn't make any sense. That's not how Novas are.
It is now.
Disagree.
The CGL kits have it, and the stat sheets have, like, no mechs lack torso twist now, by rules.
Lame.
Yeah, well.
Vault Tech paint scheme, yay!
Yeah, a little bit, yeah. Then what else do I have? Okay, so the other half of this, he was trying to figure out what he wanted to do and with the Innersphere mechs in the box. And we batted around a few ideas, and he landed on liking the idea of the New Avalon Catholic Church Knights Defensor. And there's not an official paint scheme for them, so we kind of put one together with white and gold and red, and he's happy with it, and I feel like I did okay on it.
Yeah.
Yeah, they look good. Nicely painted and very cohesive. You did a great job.
Thank you. And there was the Warhammer and the Atlas out of the box also that got their own picture. And there's the box of everything except the Phoenix Hawk because he had already fished that out. Or something. He said he turned that one into a Waffle Houser. So...
Very important.
Yeah. And I tallied
it was
up.
Destined for great things.
I tallied up after a few weeks ago when we had Brent from Goobertown on. We were talking about rates on commissions. I tallied up how much in the way of stuff I've painted for him if I was charging, and I suddenly realized, wow. I won't throw a number out there, but wow. Okay, this was a thing that I did. Again, I've painted a lot of shit this week.
I like that.
I watched Tron
What?
Legacy over the weekend, and I just wanted to try something along that paint scheme.
I really like it.
For the record, the soundtrack to that movie is incredible. Like, I know it was Daft Punk, but it's really good. Ooh.
I have something to piggy off of that. So, one of the latest updates for the Tesla is you can actually turn the model of your car when you're driving around into the Tron bike, and it
Into a
makes a
light
really
cycle.
cool. Yeah, it makes a really cool clicking noise now whenever you use the turn signal. And by default, it plays the soundtrack. A lot of fun. Not a lot of
Hell
fun.
yeah.
Oh,
That's what I've been keeping myself entertained with when I'm driving to and from work, since I don't have a digs to pester at the moment.
well, I mean, you could always pester him by text.
Soon.
Soon.
So
7 days.
this is White Rook's release for this month. He revised his Warhammer, and frankly, I think this is really good.
This is so
Yeah.
clean and nice and awesome.
Yes.
Like, the model is like chef kiss kind of
Yeah.
Model's
really
gorgeous.
fucking good.
And
Those
the paint on
PPCs
it
look
is
like they're made for
wonderful.
bashing.
Well,
Bonk.
yes, but I want to really pay attention to the legs here, because he got a lot of details in here that are meaningful and are an
Yeah.
actual good recess for paint, and it's got a lot of dimension to it. Like, he really outdid himself on this one.
I mean, the original one was the one that I used for reference for making the Orcs banner, and this one is even cooler.
And then I, of course, painted it as Lyran Royal Guard. So, yeah. And again, mostly airbrush work, so I was happy with that.
Nice.
Okay, so I've been playing around with the synthwave kind of color scheme for a few days here.
Ooh.
This is my Archer that I just released on my Cults page, like, Tuesday.
Look at the Stompy boy. He's so cute. He's so colorful.
I'm really happy with the way this model turned out. But, I'm also pretty happy with the way the gradient on the panels is.
It looks really, really good.
Yeah.
So
Paint is excellent, and I just really love the little details and how you called them out. Like, the sides of his knees make me so happy, which is like a stupid thing to say, but it makes me so happy.
listen, I put this dumb thing together. Like, it started off as a commission, and I made the mech, the base model of it with the stuff that the client wanted. I guess I can say it. Hedgehog said it was said it in the aux. So Hedgehog commissioned. He wanted the Project Phoenix version of it, which has, at least for the cockpit, he wanted a big cockpit on it, so it was easier to paint. I don't think I have an image of that one handy, but I went ahead and made the more classic style cockpit also. And then I included both of them in the pack, and then I included doors open and doors closed on all the torsos. And there are a lot of archers. Yeah. And then I had to make 4 models of each torso. And then I had to support all of them. There are 220 files in this mod pack.
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah, but it will make every production model of the Archer. I'm taking a break from modeling for a bit after this.
You don't say.
Last week I did all the Phoenix Hawks. This week I did all the Archers. I need to stop.
God.
And then, like, the night after he'd done all of this, I see him just hanging out in chat, and he pings me, and he's busy modeling stuff based off of things that aren't even finished yet that I've been doing. And I'm like, dude, stop.
I don't know how. And then the last thing, yes, even the 4W. I don't remember what the 4W had. But let's see if I can find. I think it was the 5 or the 6W that I had that I was particularly happy with. That it was fucking goofy. It was great.
Geth says this is BattleTech, not Pokemon. You don't need to make them all.
I'm trying to sell things here, so
He is the division commander.
that's true. I've managed to stay that for a few months now. I think it might be permanent at this point.
You were so sad when I changed to something else. I was just like, I gotta put it back to that and let no one bitches. I'm leaving that.
I like that one. Damn it, where's the thing?
Voxel says it's hard to stop modeling. I wasn't supposed to today, but I did.
Yeah, he's not wrong. Like, it's easy to kind of fall into not exactly a rut of it, but okay, so like I said, I think this is it's either the 5 or the 6W. I don't remember, but it is in fact the only archer that does not have doors on it because it has rockets. And it has a lot of rockets. In fact, it has 4 rocket launcher 20s on either side torso and 2 rocket launcher 10s in the center. So it's like 180 missiles.
Damn. Missile.
Oh my
Missile.
God.
And actually, there's the Project Phoenix style cockpit there on the right with the great big cockpit.
The left one has pink missiles and the right one has blue missiles, and they're what you bring to gender reveal parties.
Exactly. Exactly. What else do
I'm
I
helping.
have? Oh, this is my wife's fault. So my lovely wife has fallen into the trap of acrylic nails lately. I don't know how this happened. She just found them and decided to try them, and she has decided that she loves them, and she is playing with them all the time. And then she found out that people on Etsy make and sell custom painted acrylic nails, and she said, I bet we could do that. So she bought blanks, and this was like 3 minutes worth of me seeing what I could do. And I did that.
You made the bestest nails.
It's spoopy season.
Yes.
Yeah, this is like the Lady Red acrylic nail right here.
Yes.
It's red,
Yes.
it's black, it has a bat on it.
Yes.
Just wait until you discover cat eye paints and polishes.
But this is acrylic paint, and then I have UV gel to go over it.
Yes, but if you've not seen it yet, look up cat eye nails, and you're going to see why it's so popular.
Okay. Okay.
We are getting bat nail comments in chat
No,
in varying degree. And that was my initial response was, this is Batman Beyond, which is categorically the best Batman, and this is brilliant. Also, I would absolutely wear these because, yes.
Now,
Dude, I would wear them too.
Now, with all that said, Lady
Crap,
Red.
we failed to prevent him from painting.
Lady Red, we were promised an explanation of something.
You were explaining an explanation. Do you want to tell chat what you're going to be painting while I witter on first, though?
Yes. I, in fact, even took a picture of it. I have to dig it out. Wait. Did I have something else?
Look at me being sensible.
Oh,
no.
I had something else. Let's back up to that real quick. So Troa also sent us this because I've commented on his panel lining before. This is one of the tools that Gunpla builders use for that. This is just a Gundam marker. And I can't get a good look precisely at how this is working. I'm not sure if this is just him drawing it in, or if I think there's actually some capillary action on this, which, that being the case, I might have to find a Gundam marker. There's the air compressor.
We can't hear it, bud.
Yeah.
Your
Still don't
noise
hear it.
suppression is doing the job it's supposed
Okay,
to do.
yeah, and there it goes. It does have capillary action to it, and that's...
Oh, for sure, yeah.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
Oh my. Oh. I gotta.
that's cool.
I gotta find one of these.
Yes.
Does it only work on the raw plastic? Like, if you have that pre-painted or primed, will it just get sucked into the primer?
I don't have an answer. I don't know. Oh, and then I said I had something else, didn't I?
Gundam markers have the suck.
They do. They do. It's true.
Shuck. I'm sorry, my brain is so freaking fried.
They also blow. It's a whole thing.
Brain goes to Spaceball jokes.
Same.
Okay, and then this is what I have to paint tonight because it's spooky season.
Spoopy!
That's pretty
Oh my god,
Yes.
that is so gorgeous. I'm so excited.
She brought her favorite skull along to join us, and that is wonderful.
Is Scully the skull guy?
I hope his name is Bob.
Bob the Skull?
What's
Yeah.
really funny is I actually have an anatomy model of a skull right here. So
Hey, you have a favorite skull as well. What's yours called?
I just call him Scully.
That's fair enough. Carry on.
Okay, now I'm going to get my camera aligned properly because for some reason it is not. But Red,
Yes.
you were going to tell us about something tonight.
I was going to explain the beloved British cryptid known as Mr. Blobby to anybody who does not know about Mr. Blobby and why he is the way that he is, and how the British slipped into memes in the early internet without the internet. So yeah, if you've not heard of Mr. Blobby, we're going to talk about Mr. Blobby tonight, chat, and it's going to be a time. It's going to be a
Somebody's going to
time.
have to tell chat what Mr. Blobby is because
How do you explain that?
I shall elucidate. I shall begin. Ladies and gentlemen, I need you to go back in time with me to the 1990s. It is a glorious time where British TV has a real thing for children's entertainment. We have all kinds of shows. We have the wonderful, historic and well-known Blue Peter, which teaches children arts and crafts and useful things and civic duty, and it has its own news channel. We have Newsround, which is purely news for children. We have educational shows, and we have all kinds of children's mascots. And somebody came along and went, yeah, but what if we pranked the entire nation's celebrities? And Mr. Blobby was born. I would like to describe to you what Mr. Blobby looks like, because he was designed for a very specific purpose, and his look is actually perfect for what he was there to do. I would like you to imagine a blancmange. Thank you for the picture, Parallax. Mr. Blobby is blancmange pink, and he is a blob. He is a big, round, soft character with enormous, bobbly green eyes on the top, a huge red nose, and a big smile lined with red lips. And he looks like a children's mascot, except he also looks like he's been put through the washing machine too many times and is designed to be your sleep paralysis demon. And this is on purpose. This was done completely on purpose because Mr. Blobby's point was specifically to troll celebrities.
Oh.
You're not including the voice they gave him.
I will get to the voice.
oh no.
So, Mr. Blobby, when they were coming up with his design, was what we want to do is we're going to have this show called Noel's House Party on Saturday nights, and the host is going to be well-known TV celebrity Noel Edmonds, and it's going to be kind of comedic and a designed for all the family show on Saturday nights, and we want to have like a prank section. So we're going to create a children's mascot, and we're going to ask all of these British celebrities that people know to come on and help make a children's show based on whatever it is they're known for. So like if you've got footballers, you take Mr. Blobby to go and record a football segment for a children's show. And the footballer will be trying to explain, like goalkeeping or whatever, and it's Mr. Blobby. And the whole point of Mr. Blobby was to seem like a legitimate children's children's TV character, and see how long it took the celebrities to notice that something was very, very wrong and off. Part of this included his voice, which is this horrible, distorted, electronic voice, and all Mr. Blobby says is his own name, Blobby. In a horrible, distorted voice. And the whole point was How far can we take this before the celebrities notice that something's wrong?
Electronic nails on a chalkboard. It's
Yes. And Mr. Blobby was deliberately clumsy as part of this. So he'd stumble over everything, he'd break sets. And of course, all of this is being recorded, and it would then turn up on Noel's house party. And you'd sort of watch how long it took these celebrities to drop the facade or realize something was going on. And it got to the stage where at certain points, Noel Edmonds would be inside the suit and would just take the head off at certain points when the celebrity's not looking. So they turn around, they see it's Noel Edmonds, they know they've been pranked. And it turns up on this Saturday night TV show. This is how Mr. Blobby was born. What I don't think anyone was prepared for was him basically becoming a meme almost immediately. The British public absolutely loved him because there are a few things the British love more than, celebrities being pranked and kind of getting what's coming to them in some cases. And Mr. Blobby was so ridiculous and so just south of the uncanny valley that he became incredibly memorable and he just started turning up in everything. And it's at this point that we have two problems. The first problem is Mr. Blobby is now so well known you can't do the prank anymore. People know Mr. Blobby isn't a real children's mascot, so you have to start using him in different comedy sketches. And that was kind of, something that was eventually going to get stale, and is why Mr. Blobby has retreated into the folds of history. But the second problem you had was Simon Cowell.
Oh, no.
Who decided it? I'm fairly certain it was Simon Cowell who was involved in this. It was certainly somebody very well placed who was like, you know what would be the funniest thing of all? Is if Mr. Blobby was the Christmas #1 on the music pop charts. And so the Mr. Blobby song was created. Not only was the Mr. Blobby song created, it had a music video that deliberately took the piss out of various very famous music videos from the 1980s and 90s, but it also managed to knock absolute megalith boy band Take That off of the #1 spot. Take That lost the Christmas #1 to Mr. Blobby, and this only made Mr. Blobby more beloved.
I was unaware of that part of the lore.
The songwriter, the member of Take That who did the songwriting, was legitimately annoyed by this for many, many years. You now know the history of Mr. Blobby. And why he is so beloved. He exists to troll celebrities.
He exists out of British spite.
Oh my goodness.
Perfect.
He does. And spite, as anybody who comes to my streams know, spite is my motivating creative emotion. It is what I use to do everything. Everything I do, and you see, no matter how cheerful it is, it was made out of spite. There you go.
Wow. Okay, then.
Somebody's first time chat was woohoo, let's go, Mr. Blobby. I feel like I've done something useful here.
Oh, welcome to the numeric workshop. It's time
what
for
did
the.
I forget, Fezbearer? What did I forget?
It's time for the Us or Ain't song.
I'm sorry.
No, you're fine. You're fine. How could I interrupt the Mr. Blobby history? Okay.
Yes. Okay. After Us or Ain't, there is one part I missed. Fezbearer's right.
Okay. So here goes 30 seconds of the Us or Ain't explanation as recorded by friend of the show, Infinity Gimlet.
Us or ain't. Let's draw a random quote for us or ain't. For us are all of the Pandora pirates and Marik pilots, and ain't is everybody else, including the chat. To be fair, there are a lot more quotes for ain't out there. And if you're feeling charitable, there is the goop hole where you can throw your goo, but you ain't getting it back. Let's play Us or Ain't.
And that's how you play Us or Ain't. And Cookie is pointing out in chat that since she is the not spooky bitch of the group, she will be running the...
She is the designated sensible adult of the ladies.
She is.
She does that a lot with us. She's the adult. She has the misfortune of being the adult.
I'm very appreciative because normally I have to be the token adult of most groups that I'm in, but no, when Cookie's around, I'm like, no, I can be absolutely as ridiculous and gremlin as I really am.
Yes. All right, put up your goob, folks. The poll's live.
Put the goob on the table. Come on.
While the goob is flowing in, I will cover the part of the blobbyology that I missed.
Blobology.
Yes, Blobby became so popular and so ridiculous as the British children's TV mega chad that he is. They made a theme park.
Oh.
There
Okay.
was a theme park. It's defunct now, but there was a Blobby theme park, and it was as horrifying as you'd expect for
Okay,
a mascot that was designed to just troll people.
Okay, so like I got the music thing because the British public has proved many, many times that they are more than happy to go out of their way to do dumb shit with the music charts. Like when
Yes.
Margaret Thatcher died, the #1 song on the charts was "Ding Dong, the Witch is Dead."
Yeah,
So, like-
we'll bring things back that absolutely shouldn't be back in the charts and just be like, no, this deserves to be #1 for a bit for ridiculous reasons.
It's a small enough market that it can be directly manipulated. So it happens. So, you know, that's how you get the Mr. Blobby song, I guess.
Yes. It's a surprisingly honest market as well, because, you know, nobody wanted Ding Dong the Witch is Dead to, you know, for PR reasons, you wouldn't do that. But the public decided, no, that's what we're doing. And that was what we did. Yeah, where Bully Snake is pointing out that Boaty McBoatface is a thing. So this has become like a global sort of thing that the humans just do when they're given the option. It's just the British kind of did it with Saturday Night TV in the 90s because we're weird. Yeah, I never went to the Mr. Blobby theme park. I don't think I did anyway. I've got some vague memories that I might have gone, but I think if I did, like, I've repressed it to the point where it's a rumor in my own brain. I don't think I went, but I might have. But it was a strange time. It was a strange time.
Mr. Blobby has made it a strange time to be alive.
What the fuck was that noise?
What?
Oh, it's the Discord notification!
Yeah, they changed
Discord
it.
is spookified for October.
Yeah.
Oh, wait. Quote time.
All right. So, I'll let one of you read it.
I can go for it if you like. It is quote 12902. He has us, Team Fox, on a rocker panel on his hat. Depp. Well, it goes with his mug and t-shirt. Tex. Metal Gear Solid Delta Snake Eater, which means it is ain't.
That be ain't, everybody. We've
Womp womp.
had a couple of weeks now of the ain't that was preceded by a long run of us's. It was frankly strange.
Mm-hmm.
Ether, how'd you bet on that?
I typically don't bet on us or ain't. I need to save my goop.
You have to save your goop for Sunday night when you can
With
get
the
the fix
amount
in.
you win on Sundays, I refuse to believe this.
Okay, to be the top dog on a lot of those bets, you have to put over, like there's a lot of times I have to max it and just go 250k goop. So
Yeah.
I have to have those kind of reserves to make
It
What he's
does
saying
make
is,
some
to be the
absolute
man, you
comedy,
gotta
though.
beat the man.
I am no longer a goobionaire. I'm working my way back, but
Well, you need to make your way back because there will be a goof drive this December. There is
God damn it.
definitively a goof drive. It has been approved. I know exactly what I'm doing, and I think you guys are going to have a lot of fun with it.
Red,
Yes.
I made a mistake. I looked up the Mr. Blobby music video, and I'm never gonna say
You should send that to me.
I'm gonna
It's
put it in general in the aux because just, again, no context because fuck you guys.
Get banned, assholes. Good luck.
I think the only thing Mr. Blobby didn't do that would have been wonderful if he had was I don't believe he was an entrant to the Eurovision
Olympics.
Song Contest that year.
No,
and
he-
if he'd won the Eurovision Song Contest, that would have just been amazing and the dumbest thing ever.
I would have loved to have seen him in the opening or closing of the London Olympics.
Cookie, in answer to your question, purple.
What was the question?
Girls check DMs.
One that has
for
the
a
answer,
minute.
purple.
Okay.
Looking. I agree. Purple.
Sure.
Yes, purple.
Poyo.
Up,
Purple.
really? Up.
Through. Go on.
Go ahead.
I'm just glad I managed to get through the entire blobology without having to explain Noel Edmonds' haircut.
It would require us to have an image of Noel Edmonds to start with.
All right, time for something cursed. Malort or empirical?
It's nearly meetup time, my lord.
I mean, there'll be the empirical there too. From what I understand, someone's bringing it, but not me.
Who is not going to place redacted?
I think everyone in this conversation is going to be.
I think everyone here, yeah.
Yes.
Oh,
I know, I'm so excited.
Including Lizzie. Lizzie is on board still.
Lizzie.
Fuck yes, let's go!
Lizzie.
Lizzie.
So I actually have a lizard button that I'm bringing, and I'm afraid that that's going to spawn that.
Lizzie.
Laser.
Watch her not even go by that. She's probably just going to go by her name.
No.
I mean, she can try that, but once we see that she's attached to you, we know what's happening.
Lizzie.
I loved when you guys tried doing that and like tried to bug her about it, and I tried to tell her, and she just looked at me and says, "Well, that sounds like a you problem."
I'm so excited to go this year. I keep waking up and being like, am I really allowed to go? Is this okay? And then I'm like, but BB's going to be there and I want to see BB again.
Yeah! Oh, the hugs!
Yes, we need to find some ridiculous thing to stick 2 straws in and drink again.
Yes! Yes.
Are we still doing the pedicures this year?
I don't
believe
see it on
so,
the
but
schedule.
I'm down if we do.
It's not on the schedule, but I just figured if people were down, we
Because
could go
that
do it.
was like a thing that was supposed to happen last year, but I couldn't come.
So
Yeah.
are most of the ladies not going to barbecue? Because that would probably be the opportune time if they're not.
I don't think most of us go.
I'm not going to barbecue.
Yeah, I'm not going this year.
Lizzie's
Yeah,
not
I
going,
can't.
and I could totally send her. She's going to try to make me go, and my shit's disgusting. No, we're not doing that.
Dude.
Yes, you're coming. You're coming now.
No, Eether,
Yes.
you're staying at
No.
the not a cult compound and helping me drink.
Dude,
We need somebody to
seriously,
hold his cup for him.
one of my favorite moments was going to the salon and Aloe getting a pedicure and just giggling like a little schoolgirl.
I would love
was
to get a pedicure with
laughing.
Aloe.
The
Oh
lady that
my
was
God.
doing his feet, she was busting up.
So, are you aware of what happened with some? Because Aloe was in love with his feet, and like he took Squick's camera and took a bunch of pictures of his feet, printed them out.
You mean the toe locking? Yes, that's
No,
probably
not
gonna
even
happen
just
every year.
His toes with all the color on them from the pedicure.
Yeah, the green and like the glitter and stuff like that. And then he and I locked toes, but because of my my bionics, it makes everything from like the middle of my back down just completely numb. So we went to lock toes, and I didn't realize, but I was doing like the fucking death grip with my toes. So I broke his fucking foot.
But
He's just in
That is
there.
fabulous.
He was just in there like, ow, 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 take the fucking picture.
as the 2023 meetup came to an end, I was helping Squick clean up at Redacted, and we found one of Aloe's foot pics. So we were like, where do we put this where the cleaning staff won't find it and someone else who comes to this place will? So
Oh my
we
God.
dug around for a little bit, and I was like, I know. When I was looking for a pitcher to serve, or not a pitcher, but like a device to hold a lot of beverage so we could serve out of it, because they had like a fancy water dispenser thing and it didn't work. But anyway, I found they had an wine aeration kit.
Oh no.
So I put it in there.
Oh my God.
And then next year, when we came back and we had that same Redacted location,
still there?
Picture wasn't there. No,
Oh.
picture was not there.
Oh, but he found it.
Some man out there with a foot fetish probably has a new
Oh, yeah. Totally
favorite
looking
thing
at
tucked
photo
in
right
his
now.
Bible.
Yep.
Yep. Oh.
To get us briefly back on track for like 2 seconds before we derail massively again.
Hold on a
Lord
second. I just
Thrower-
have to say really quick, why does it always come back to fucking feet?
Sometimes it's ass.
Wait, there's more Blobby?
I mean,
no.
Blobby does have an ass and feet. They're Vermont-coloured. Enjoy. Anyway, Lord
What is
Trollus-
going on?
Oh, no, I'm not part of it. I'm trying to be sensible. I'm trying. Lord
You
Trollus
should,
says the Gundam markers are poor-type markers. There are 6 of them. He only uses them on plastic straight off of the runners with just cleaning up the nubs. Okay, you can go back to losing it now, ladies.
I'm sorry,
Look
but I heard Gundam knockers, not markers. I was really confused for a minute.
I'm sure that's out there.
Oh, well, you know, she's
If it
just...
isn't, I'll draw
there.
one.
I have
it isn't,
said it
I'll draw one.
before. I will say it again. Big Mecky Milkers.
Where's my art list?
No.
I am so
no.
excited for my milk shirt. I am
Underneath,
so excited.
Hockey Lips Jim, Big Mecky Milkers. Okay, it's on my list.
It feels like something Eldon would do.
I mean, he'd do it immeasurably better than I will, but you know.
Oh my god.
At least they don't have to worry about a black eye.
Voxel Forge is also saying, I can do that.
I think Vox started that a couple of times and didn't finish it.
Oh, then it'll even be even quicker. He'll have stuff to start from.
Oh no.
You've been
We've had
quoted.
So
Who?
many
Who
quotes
has?
tonight.
You have, Para.
Oh, good. I
Big
think
Mecky
I've been
Milkers.
quoted with that before. I don't think this is the first time.
Big robot bahongadongs.
Ham.
Gummy over here doing her best impression of Squix. I don't know how to respond to this reaction.
Nope. This is Gummy's closing her mouth before she says something that's gonna TOS.
Nobody would put knockers on an
Why
atlas. I mean, I
start
can make
now?
an atlas.
Gummy,
Because I
please DM me what you were gonna say.
This is all concerning. It's dangerous.
And inevitably, somebody has mentioned hunch nuts.
Nuts.
Scared but excited at the same time.
Scare roused.
baby, I'm not gonna lie. I don't remember what the fuck I was thinking. It was there. I was laughing because somebody said dong, and then I had another thing that I was gonna say, and now it's just fucking.
Oh my god.
It's good to know the bar's high on what makes her laugh that hard.
New Mech
Dong.
Milter's workshop.
No, I'm gonna apologize, you guys. I'm a little out of it. I have a bad ear infection, so I'm kind
Yeah.
of like.
Ooh.
It is okay. I just hope it feels better soon because
I
good
have
lord, those suck.
7 days to get this healed up before I try to get on a plane.
Oh god. Oh. Oh
Uh-huh.
no.
Uh-huh.
Oh honey.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. So prayers, positive
Yes,
energy.
all of the positive vibes and
Yes.
please heal.
Positive
Mm.
waves, yep.
Thank you. Diggs is not thrilled. He keeps checking on me to make sure that there's progress. But good old diabetes likes to make healing quite a challenge.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, it does.
to boost the funny ha-has back up here in the chat, have you seen Discord?
Which part of Discord? What have
Uh-oh.
you been doing?
I didn't do it.
Oh.
I didn't do it.
Why you gotta rat a man out like that?
If you wouldn't have said anything, you did that to yourself.
Ah, yes, I see. And I'm fine with this. Carry on.
Carry on.
I am in
Excellent.
fact a qualified blobbiologist. I have a degree in blobology. I studied many years for it.
Research in the field.
Yes.
Okay. Now here's where I start asking questions. I have
Oh,
a
no.
good shadow tone on her. I'm probably going to come
it looks
back.
really good.
Thank you. I'm probably going to come back through and I'm going to apply some nature of a translucent black for her hair, and hopefully
Ooh.
some of the shadows persist through that. What
Mhm.
That would be cool.
what should I do for like her skin tone? Because I still want it to be pale, but it needs some
Can we
definition.
do like a soft olive?
Ooh. Yeah.
Yeah, that could be cool. It'd be a nice contrast.
Mm-hmm.
Now, when you say a soft olive, like my head goes to green, what are you meaning?
So it's kind of like a soft mix between a tan and a green.
Okay.
Pale Mediterranean skin tones.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what I was
Yes.
thinking.
Yes.
The
Swarthy.
Atreides look.
Swarthy.
Yes. Sure, swarthy. The Atreides is where my mind went first.
That's and
Did you really quote good old diabetes, Night Owl?
diabetes. Good old diabetes.
Did I actually say that?
Yes.
Yes, you did.
What the fuck?
Oh, honey, you are in the same state I was last week when my respiratory infection was so bad I needed antibiotics.
Oh god.
Yeah. Oh,
Ladies,
honey.
I'm
Not
so sorry.
cooperating.
Mm.
Okay.
Well, I'm feeling better. I'm just worried about Gummy.
I'm
Similar.
sure I'll be fine.
Everybody
But,
needs to stop
Yeah.
getting sick.
That nervous giggle makes me concerned.
Everybody's like, yes.
Night Owl says, Gummy, you know I take steps to ensure the quotes are accurate. And then, yeah, he does. extensive steps.
I mean, he gets them all
Indeed.
tattooed onto his body afterwards. So. You know,
Oh,
it's
is
gotta
that
be
where
right.
the true repository is kept?
Oh my
I see.
god, could you imagine? That'd be like some sort of like fucking oh shit. What if that turns like into like a magic spell or some shit?
Oh my god.
Could
It
you
is by
imagine?
will alone that I put my mind in motion.
That's how you...
Was there a horror movie or something shit like that? Like sure, she's getting carved by the ghosts, their names.
Ow.
That sounds familiar. I don't remember what movie it is, but
Oh,
yes,
it was
that
like-
sounds like a movie.
Something about like moths or butterflies and like her skin is being carved by ghosts.
Huh.
And like, oh fuck.
I
Uncle
think I
Eric,
know
I
what
know
you're
this is a
talking
thing.
about, but I can't get my brain to like remember.
Archon Erica is saying it's the magic spell power word shitpost.
You know, if it were going to be anything.
Yeah.
Dragonflies, paprika.
What are all your favorite horror movies? Mine personally is The Thing by a long shot.
It's good.
Yeah. Yes,
That's
the
a really
original
hard
thing.
question because I
Hell
like
yeah.
different ones for different reasons, and it's hard to compare them because horror as a genre is just so broad.
Yeah.
Because you've got your horror comedies, you've
Oh.
got your very
Yep.
straight horrors, you've got psychological horrors, you've got slasher
Yep.
movies.
You
Then
have-
you've got slasher movies that are ridiculous, and then the ones that are sensible. And
And then there's just the
Yeah.
body horror and the gore, and then there's the terrible
Yes.
B-rated
Yeah.
I
ones.
had
And then
to
the
choose
comedy
one.
ones like Zombievers.
Yep, yep.
Yes. If I had to choose one, it would probably be Alien.
Yes.
Ooh, that's a good one.
choice. Good choice.
Yeah, Alien is so clever on so many levels, especially when you
Yes.
realize that it's basically a slasher movie in space, and you put it in the context of the time that it was written and all the things they did. So, from the way that I like to look at narratives and characters, and
But it
etc.,
also
it would be Alien.
predates.
But
It predates the real conventions of the slasher movie.
yes, which
Yeah.
is partly what makes it so interesting, is because it wasn't hamstrung by those tropes and expectations, that it did its own thing in a really interesting way. So there's a lot that can be said about Alien, and I absolutely love it. But at the same time, I'm just as likely to just throw on The Lost Boys because I love that movie just as much, but for completely different reasons, obviously.
I feel like I really have to think about this answer.
Godzilla's a good choice.
Same.
I think Lizzie's is Reanimator, which is supposed to be back in theaters on Halloween, but I can't find
Reanimator's
anywhere near
so much
Redacted
fun.
that's going to be playing it.
Reanimator's so much fun. I have Reanimator as a 2-part double feature with Rocky Horror Picture Show, which is just the best DVD in my collection because it's Rocky Horror Picture Show and Reanimator, and that's just like the best thing.
I want to go to a theater while they're playing that, like everybody all dressed up and everything. I want to do that so bad.
It's been a long time since I last went to a live action Rocky Horror. It's so much fun. It's
Mm.
something that everyone should do once in their life. It's
Yeah,
so
my
good.
mom used to do that, and also she went to, I think it was like the first or one of the first cons for Star Trek, like full cosplay and everything, like
Wow.
way back in the day. So it's like, oh my god, I want to do these things.
Yes. I used to go very regularly when I still lived in the UK because what I'd do is I would get a theatre pass for a year with my best friend at the time, and it would get you like 6 shows spaced out across the course of the year, with the the one at the end of the year being the big Christmas one, and it would be a
Oh hell
massive
yeah.
production. But that was how I saw things like Rocky Horror every year, Chicago, like a lot of the big name stage shows. Because that's one of the benefits of the UK is you're never too far from a theatre, and that used to be a really fun time. Used to really enjoy doing that, and you never get tired of going to see Rocky Horror. It's always fun.
Mama Bionic dropping some lore.
The first
Yeah.
Equicon 74 in LA. Amazing. That must have been really, really cool.
Yeah.
I can't decide. I mean, my cliche answer would be Terrorizer. But truthfully, I can't think of a single horror movie that like I have sought to go back to rewatch or that actually made me jump. I know Diggs has one. I don't remember what the hell it was called. But basically it was like about a guy who's researching demons and he's trying to prove they don't exist. And he goes overseas someplace and he comes back and he's being followed by this demon and there's an ant anywhere and everywhere, at least one ant on his body at any given time. No matter how many times he washes it off, showers, brushes it off, squishes it, it comes back. And it's always
such a clever
there.
play with very subtle body horror because most people don't, you have that reaction when you have an insect on you. It's so minor. It's a thing that's not natively scary, but it's visceral regardless because we all know what it's like to have an ant on you and brush it off.
Exactly.
Yep.
That's so
and,
clever.
And so he constantly comes back to that one every time I mention horror movies. I can't remember what the hell it was called.
That's the sort of thing that's going to live in your brain. I love it. That's really cool.
But I don't really know that I have one. And like, see, for me, the thing is, I love the supernatural. I love the horror. I love the monsters. I love anything that is not human. Like, give it to me in full doses, and I'll sleep like a baby right after. But you put me in a situation where I'm watching like what could be realistic, like I'm standing next to a serial killer and not even know it. That's where mine gets tripped up. That's where my heart's just to start palpitating a little bit faster than normal.
Yeah, or like someone breaking into the house, or like that realistic fear.
So that one doesn't get me so much. It's more of I could be standing next to a cannibal and never even know it.
Speaking of Silence of the Lambs.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's such a good one.
Yeah, the original, hell yeah.
It's very hard for things on TV or movies, etc., to scare me. I haven't, sort of felt that fear that a lot of other people get for a very long time. But I am a sucker for something that's makes you think. I do like stuff that makes you think.
I just watched something on Netflix. Sorry to interrupt you there, BB.
Oh, no, it's okay.
What was his name? Ed something on
Ed
Netflix.
Ed Gein.
Ed Gein, yes.
Yeah, the nipple belt.
Yeah.
Oh God.
Yeah,
the original Horror of Plainsfield, who a shit ton of movies were then based on because holy crap.
Yep.
Yeah, no, he would make all sorts of things out of people's skin. He made lampshades, the nipple belt, the little like
Masks.
pull tab for the like overhead lights and stuff
Uh-huh.
like that.
He used human
He also
skulls
made
as
like he
bowls.
started to make a woman's suit and stuff like that.
Yeah,
Uh-huh.
So
because of his
yeah.
money issues, because he was the original
Oh
like
yeah.
celebrity killer with that. But what a lot of people forget, because movies have warped it so much, is that he wasn't really known for killing that many people. I mean, yes, he did kill people, but a lot of the stuff that was found in his house, he dug up corpses.
Yep.
Which
Yeah.
makes it better in a certain way, but is also worse.
Yeah, I believe he actually only killed 2 women, but most of this like horror show shit in his house was stuff that like he got from digging up graves.
Yes. Yeah, Ed Gein's a
Interesting.
fascinating story, and including, what happened to him afterwards, and to his property afterwards as well. He's a very interesting character, and the fact that reality can be that strange, and so many movies have been based on him, and not necessarily nearly as interesting as the real person, I think says a lot.
Yeah.
But I have a problem with being the fascination of the real thing, because like horror is fun when it's fake, but like I stopped
Yes.
watching the Bundy thing when the
Mhm.
family started speaking out against it. I was like,
Yeah.
okay, I can respect that. I can stop
Yeah,
watching this because
yeah,
it's
and
already
It's too
disturbing me.
hard.
And if the families are upset,
I
I
think
don't
there's
need to
something
watch
to be
this.
said for being aware of these things, because it's psychologically interesting, and understanding the history allows you to, deal with the future. But celebrating the killer in media,
Exactly.
where
Yeah,
people are
that's
making
so
money
fucked.
off of a family's tragedy, especially while they're still alive, to experience that media spin, that's where the line is a
Yeah,
lot more blurred and difficult.
Mhm.
absolutely.
Oh, Mama Bionic coming in with the interesting facts. In Alien, when the android got his head torn off, the tubes with bubbles in the base of the neck were, drumroll, inflated medical catheters.
Yes.
I'm being told someone has beaten me to the big mummy mech. This does not surprise me in the slightest. It also will probably not stop me from making one regardless.
I just clicked on it. Oh god.
Yes, that is amazing.
Oh, good God.
That is
why?
a fantastic and excellent mech.
Okay. Please tell me it's not
Gundam-
something I have to delete
No,
because we should
it's
be
Gundam
linking in
Rose.
stream.
It's Gundam.
Okay.
Yeah. It's from G Gundam. It's Gundam Rose.
Brain immediately went, oh God, where does that link go?
It stays
Erica,
right in
that would
chat.
not be a Beeple-chan mech. That would be a Sailor Moon mech.
Yep. Mm-hmm. Night Owl already checked it, apparently.
Let's see.
Sailor
Appreciate
Mech
it, Night
Mech.
Owl.
Yes,
Thank you.
yes, we will call it
Sailor
Sailor
Mech
Mech.
Sailor Mech.
I will be right back.
Okay.
Nope, that's not what that. Apologies if I'm not getting in the kind of painting people might have been hoping for with brushwork and such, but if I want to have this anywhere close to presentable, this is going to be the fastest way to make that happen.
John, you're doing just fine. You are doing painting things while we're wittering about complete nonsense.
Well, I'm
This
trying to think
seems-
of whether or not
seems reasonable.
I have a favorite horror movie. And I don't do horror movies very much, but I guess if I had to stop and think about it, like I'd come up with something that's
What's something you would watch again? What's something that was horrifying, but yet you'd go back to it?
okay. So there are a couple of different answers there, because some of them are I found this movie, how shall we say,
Technically impressive,
unintentionally hilarious.
which is fine. Horror, when it's funny, is frankly kind of at its best.
Yeah,
Kind of
but
what
like I
horror is
said,
designed to do.
not on purpose. Like I'm thinking Event Horizon. There are parts of that movie that are legitimately disturbing, and there are parts of that movie that I just fucking laugh and laugh and laugh.
It was a
I
hallmark
forgot
for
where
its
I ran
era,
into
what
it,
it established.
but I ran into someone who did a breakdown of Event Horizon that was like they all just had a traumatic brain injury from the hyperspace jump, and it really did explain everything, and it was really interesting deep dive.
Have you ever seen Pandorum, Eether?
I have not.
You should watch Pandorum, based on what you just said there. I think you'd find that one interesting.
Cool.
I know I've seen the thing, and I think I enjoyed it. I think if I had to say something, like, this is pretty far down the list of things that you would actually even consider horror, but, like, The Abyss is on my list.
No, that's completely valid. Completely valid. And of
Mhm.
course, that touches on the thing with horror is sometimes horror is subjective.
Well, yeah, I'm just thinking about it in terms of, like, the argument there is the almost practically cosmic horror there. I agree. I didn't quite hear what was said, but I agree.
Lizzie just got home, and I actually need to make her a drink. She's had a rough day, so I will be right back.
Do it.
Go do that. That's
Go
important.
be a good significant
Hubby.
other.
Yes.
There's one I keep thinking about. I can't remember what the hell it was called. And it's kind of like The Abyss, but a little bit different. It was a bunch of these like cave explorers. They go down into the ground, exploring a new tunnel network. And while they're down there,
Oh!
there's
Sorry,
like these.
I think I know what you're talking about. I just can't remember the name of it.
There's like these parasites that they find either in the ground or in the dirt.
That is suggesting The Descent.
Yeah.
Maybe it was The Descent. I think that might be it. But like they're trying to make sure that the parasite doesn't come above ground with them. And like there's all sorts of shit that happens through this experience for this team. It might be The
Admittedly,
Descent.
Yeah,
that's one of the
I'm pretty
things
sure
that
it's The Descent. Yeah.
gets close to getting me is stuff in submarines or stuff in underground with spelunking and the like, because I've heard stories of real stuff that happened, and
Yes.
yeah, my brain gets too vivid. It gets more vivid with that than it does with other stuff.
Yeah. Oh God, no.
Again, like Eether was saying, there's a difference between, oh, this is horror, but it's not realistic and I don't have to worry about it. And then there's, hey, you ever hear the story about Nutty Putty Cave? No, fuck that noise.
Yeah, it's where in the compartmentalization process does this particular piece of media come. And if you can't compartmentalize it, that's when it becomes really difficult.
That's when the lizard brain kicks in and you start to wonder what our ancestors feared in the dark way back when.
Out of curiosity.
I'm not back, but lizard.
He gets me up. He got where I was going with that. You know, I feel like there's, and I'm sure this has been covered somewhere, but there's got to be some good ground to cover when it comes to that ancestral fear thing and the idea of like the uncanny valley and why is that a reaction we have, and this theory that it's a reaction we have because at some point it was an evolutionary benefit. Why was it an evolutionary benefit? What the fuck was out there imitating us?
Well, have you heard? Oh, God,
I mean, we know the answer to that is what really unfortunately makes that not work. The other early hominids, Neanderthals, etc. That's literally where that all comes from.
Potentially.
Potentially, but there's also like the tribes out there that have like the stories of the cannibalistic tribes or the
North
giants.
Sentinel Island? Yeah.
No, not even that.
Oh, okay.
Like,
oh, yes, sorry, I'm with you, yeah.
Over here, I want to say it's like New Mexico, Arizona type area.
Nagloshi.
No, not just the skinwalkers. There's stories the tribes will tell you every once in a while about how there used to be other tribes of giants. And I'm not mean like giant to them back then, like us being 6 feet tall. They have stories of these people being over 7 feet tall.
There's like carvings.
Cannibalistic.
There's carvings and stuff of that in some of the, like the Pueblo villages, aren't there?
And there's some of them that talk about stories that way before white man came to the area, there were things called the Pale Ones that they'll tell you stories about as well. I've got a new coworker who is loving telling me all these crazy stories. Actually, here's this isn't meant to be. This is literally just me being not cultured whatsoever. I grew up in a very small town. More gummy lore for you all. I grew up in a very small town. For the vast majority of it,
why?
Crackers.
Fuck.
Oh no!
Well, this will take a minute. Please go ahead. The nozzle stayed in the cap when I took it off.
Oh no!
Rude.
F in chat. But either way, this man took it upon himself to educate me in regards to the history between the Irish and his tribe way back in the day, and has now made it his absolute goal every time he's in the office to stop in my office and be my friend.
That sounds wonderful.
It's great, and he's teaching me all this stuff, and he's sharing all this really cool, like, history that I never even knew before, because, again, our educational system is shit. But that's a whole can of worms that I'm not going to go into right now. But, yeah, no, really cool. And he was actually talking about some of that stuff with me last week in regards to some of the spooky things that are out here in this area.
That's very cool.
I'm always fascinated with that when it comes to the local legends from Appalachia that, like, they're things that we know are kind of a thing, but we don't even have a name for them. It's just like, oh yeah, there's this entity that does X thing. We don't talk about it because we don't want its attention.
Yeah.
That's very Filipino. I approve.
Yeah, because it totally speaks our language and understands what we're talking about.
It knows.
We will now make use of all of the stuff we have spilled.
Yes.
Well,
oh, there was a spill?
The nozzle came off in the cap.
Ooh.
Yeah, it's okay. It's okay. I can make use of it. This is the reason I have a silicone
We shall not
mat.
waste.
Do you allow a little bit of needle bleed in your hair, or
this wasn't even that?
Oh,
this was me putting some speed paint, trying to put it in the poppet here, and like the nozzle came off in the cap, and that sucks. Not the first time it's happened, won't be the last time it happens. Just make the best of it that you can. Try to get as much back in the bottle as you can.
Yeah, but it just vomited it out, right? It didn't come out at pressure.
No, it's just I turned the bottle up to like pour it in here, and it was like, oh shit, there's no cap and mess. Shit.
Gotcha.
Luckily, it's speed
Oh,
paint.
okay, you're talking about the bottle nozzle one. Okay, I was thinking,
not the
the
airbrush.
nozzle and the needle seat on the airbrush, and I'm just thinking, oh god, that's a lot of pressure. But
Hippocampus says you need a tiny wet vac.
It's a little bitty Mac.
Just a little guy.
Just a little guy.
Bitty guy.
Why was I created? Purely to suck up paint spills. Tiny paint spills. That is your purpose in life.
Oh my god.
Okay, we gotta let you dry for a second. Now, luckily, this was out of the BattleTech box set, so that means as well the BattleTech paint set that the Army Painter put out a couple of years ago. So that means this is Speed Paint 2.0, which means this will actually dry in a relatively short amount of time and not reactivate.
Nice.
Okay, what the fuck is paint reactivation?
Okay, so if I put down some Speed Paint 1.0 and just put it here and spread it out and let it dry. Most of the time, you do that with paint. Once it's dry, it's dry. It's there. It's done.
Correct.
You can paint over it. It's fine. Now, with this stuff, it's not entirely dry. But with the first formulation of Speed Paint, they had an issue where, okay, this is mostly dry now, and I am wringing water out of this brush to illustrate the point that there's a little bit of dampness on this brush, but you can see I'm dragging my finger through it. It's not really spreading out anymore. When you get a little bit of moisture on it, it comes back to life and it moves around. Which I don't know if that's coming through on the
no, you can
the
see
camera.
that. That's
okay. Yeah.
We can see it. And yeah, that's a heckin' problem when you want to paint over something.
It really is. And like thinned paint will reactivate it. So the 2.0 doesn't do that. Thank God. So
it's dry, it's dry.
Yes. Oh, that's right. I was using the other one. Oh. It wasn't a good feature. It was not an intended feature. Let's see. Let's try to dry this off a little bit faster. This is not... Probably got too much on there. Should wick some of that out.
I have an adorable puppy on my hip, and she has just
Forget
folded
you-
her paws over my wrist.
No.
Is that a Badger or a Patriot?
This is a 2020 Sotar.
Oh,
so it's
brand I'm unfamiliar with. Okay.
No, it's a Badger, but it's kind of one of their higher end brushes.
Nice.
The other one is a 105 Patriot.
Having worked at a hobby shop, I liked when people had Badgers or Patriots because I could get parts for those.
Well, the
Iwata,
Patriot,
which
the Patriot
everybody
is a
had,
Badger, but yeah.
Yeah, they are now. They bought them up.
Oh,
but,
okay.
I have no idea what brushes I have.
Iwata brushes we could not get parts for, so people would bring them in all gunked up, and we were just like, "Well, here's some thinner. Good luck," which was not a great thing to do to customers. But
no, but you didn't have much in the way of other options. Because
when we were first looking to get ours, that was literally what made the decision. Was like, yeah, Awanas are really good, but you can't get parts. So Badger, and we're like, fine, we'll get Badger.
I think I was the one that suggested that, wasn't I?
Could very well have been. I do not recall. It was some years ago at this point.
Okay, so here's the thing about the Badger 105 Patriot. This is completely put together. It's ready to go. You need to take this thing completely apart to clean it, or mostly apart to clean it, because you rarely have to take it entirely apart. If that's happened, you've got bigger problems. The needle's out.
Pokey.
There it is. The spring is out. The trigger's out. The little who's a what's it that pushes the trigger back forward from the spring is being a bitch, but it's out.
The trigger dingus.
Yeah, the trigger dingus. The nozzle is out. The nozzle guard is off. It is effectively apart. There are other things in here you can do. There is a Teflon seal that's in here that is removable and replaceable. Unlike Iwata's and a lot of other ones, it's a screw-in part, not a press fit, so you can replace it. And then, like, the only other thing here is this is the mechanism for the air valve. And then you can just put it back together. The only pain in the ass of putting this thing back together is the trigger. And it's not really that bad. But yeah, like, I am led to understand that most of them come apart this easily, but there are features that the Badger has that make it a lot easier to deal with. So, like, the fact that you can adjust the knob on the spring here so that you can pull back your needle. You can't do that with an Iwata. You have to take the extension off of it to do it, and et cetera, et cetera. This is the educational part of the stream. Sorry.
It's totally good.
Also, the nozzle on a Badger is a self-centering press fit, so you don't have to worry about having a wrench for it. Everything on here, for the most part, is tool free, unless you're screwing with that valve I was talking about, or sometimes you might need a pair of pliers to get to the valve, the air valve. But yeah, the Badgers are just like, they're not fancy. The Patriot isn't going to be the best brush you've ever had, but by God, it does the job pretty fucking well. And you just watch me fully disassemble this thing. And let's see, no, we gotta adjust that a little bit. I got the trigger back.
Now I'm tempted to bring my Aztec to the meet to give to you for a long-term loan because I haven't used it in 10 plus years. And
is
it's
that your
fascinating.
one?
Yes. So The needle is contained within the cap or the nozzle, and there's a magnet on the control dongle. I don't know how else you want to call it, but it's not the trigger, even though you can push it down to apply air. But you know what I mean.
Yeah.
And that is so everything is in the front end of the brush. There's nothing in the back end to clean.
Nice. Now, like I said, with the Teflon seal that's in this, almost everything. Very rarely have I ever had any paint get into the back of this thing. So that usually does a good job. And again, when I did end up having a problem with that, I was just able to take a very small flathead screwdriver and tighten that seal back up, and it was fine. Okay, that's good. And you have witnessed me just about fully disassemble this thing. I didn't take the air valve completely apart, and I didn't take the spring assembly apart here because you really don't have to do that. And put it back together in 5 minutes, if that. Like, Badgers are good for that kind of thing. And everything in this is replaceable. So the body of a Badger 105 Patriot, once you have that, unless you like thoroughly fuck up the body of it, you can build a new airbrush around a body. I like the Badger.
The brush of Theseus.
Kind of. Yeah.
Okay.
Cookie has been.
Okay,
making
Dave
things.
Zero says he needs to get brushes. He has battle mechs and armor to paint. I have a suggestion, especially if you don't already have paints, because this is a thing that just came out in the last week. Pro Acryl has had a starter set for a while that was just, these are the 8 basic colors in a black wash and a metallic. They have just relaunched their intro set, but instead of doing green or blue or whatever, they've actually gone through and they've said, in this color family, what paint do we sell the most of? Put that in the intro box.
Nice.
I love Pro Acryl. So freaking good. That's what I use for most of my stuff, except for if I do like metallic stuff, I get the Turbo Dork like duo
Mm-hmm. Now,
thingy.
you can also try this.
Dry brush.
This is a Vallejo metal color, and this is an airbrush paint. It is among the best metallic paints I've ever tried, and I have seen other people say that. Like people
I
that...
used that with Ghost Tints when we were doing some Drop Fleet stuff some years ago. It's very good.
It's thin. It's got great pigment density. It flows well. Looks great. Absolutely great across the board.
Less filling.
Yeah,
You should
less
also
filling.
have a thing
low
in
calorie.
DMs, Para.
What?
Not from me, from Cookie. Cookie's been making stuff.
Oh.
Check DMs.
Okay, it's a video.
Yes, I had no part in this in any way, shape, or form whatsoever, and cannot be blamed for anything.
Oh no! I just saw the name of the file.
An express only puzzlement that borders on alarm.
Oh Lord. Well, we got to see Jim tonight in the form of a mask.
I mean, it's from Cookie. It must be something wholesome.
Oh yeah, you know.
Did she make Apocalypse Jim cookies? Is that what happened?
No, this is going to be worse. Okay, going
That's
back
pretty
to this
bad. How worse?
Here we go. From Shenanigan Productions, I guess.
All right, let me
muting myself.
What Jim you say?
People say Jim's not right in the head.
Says he's got ash where a man ought to have a heart.
But
I've seen him gentle as a hellhound and soft as an angel.
I've seen him
walk out of a thunderstorm with blood on his boots and starlight in his eyes. He's got a fire inside him that don't burn out. Just wait.
Like judgment.
Smoldering like judgment.
Like judgment. When he
When
talks
he
about
talks
the end times,
he don't yell like
He
creatures
just
do.
whispers it sweet.
He whispers it sweet like a bedtime
Says the
story.
sky split open like a ripe plum, and the
Says
rivers
the
are
sky
unblack with memory.
split open like ripe plum, and the rivers
Says
will
I'll
run
right beside
black
it,
with
the plant
memory.
grows and the dead stand up to clap.
Says I'll stand right beside him when corn
Lord
blows
help
and
me,
the
I
dead stand up to clap. And I believe him.
Because love ain't
Lord
always
help
soft
me,
things
I
and
do.
warm
Lord
hands.
help me, I do.
Because love ain't
Always
Sometimes
soft
it's right in
things
bareback
and
through
warm
the dark with
hands.
your man.
Sometimes it's right bareback through the dark with your man. Torching one hand, sighs in the other. Grinning as the world falls away
beneath you. Dreaming big dreams of
He's
broken
taking his
thrones
time. He's
and
taking his
burning
time,
fields.
sure.
But I got
Dreaming
this.
big dreams of broken thrones and burning fields.
I
But
was
I
born in a
got
graveyard
patience.
under a crooked moon.
I
I
was
know
born
how
in
to
a
make
graveyard
things
under a
slow
crooked
and
moon.
leaves screaming.
I know how to wait for
I'm
things
so
that come slow and leave
Crows are getting
screaming.
restless.
leave screaming. Come home, sugar. The crows are getting restless.
I have a question.
What is your question?
What the fuck? Playing the part of bewildered Squick tonight is Parallax. What the fuck?
First time chat from Xenobond following that. Oh lordy. Hi Xenobond, welcome in. We do normal things here.
I had to mute myself because I was just like fucking like cracking up and then saying shit like, why are my walls bleeding? And chat killed me.
Now that's
my
just
God.
Jane, y'all. She's a real sweetheart once you get to know her.
Oh, did I really get it right with Proclamity Jane?
Pretty close. Yeah.
Basically, yeah. Her name is Jane.
Yeah.
Or Juanita.
Juanita. Yeah. I think I heard
Cookie
that
prefers
before.
Jane on that. Oh god.
My brain could not deal with the amount of overlapping voices on that.
It's not supposed to. Well, we weren't getting a gym video this year for Halloween, so I guess this is what we got instead.
Didn't we already?
No, you got the recycled beginning of the season one that I used last year. Although there was
cows?
The
gym
okay, that was
strip?
the ad. That was Oh, the Apocalypse Gym Slims.
Hippocampus says, I feel violently mentally ill after that.
That is the appropriate response.
Please projectile summon demons in the corner. Leave space for others.
Again, appropriate response. Oh, I hope this tone is close to right.
Soon find out.
Confusing as a rant by Maynard James Keenan, but far more cryptic.
Yes, that will work. I just need to thin it some more. Okay, so I have another piece of advice for anybody that wants to use an airbrush.
What is your advice?
Okay, so you can get a couple of different products to help you with this. But I have a preference, and I will go over it, assuming I can... Okay, so it's that. And I know that you can probably still hear me, even though I am scooted away from the microphone right now. I apologize.
Yes.
Okay, so... when you're going through stuff like this, because miniature painting is kind of its own side of the art hobby, a lot of times they label things in a certain way that are not necessarily reflective of the way the art world refers to things. So you will end up with airbrush stuff that is labeled as airbrush thinner or airbrush medium. These are not the same thing. They're close. They do a similar job. But like testers, Aztec, as the man was mentioning earlier, this is universal acrylic thinner. So this is airbrush thinner. It is for the purpose of, thinning shit for your airbrush. It has fluiviant in it, so it will make the paint not only thinner, but it'll lower the surface tension so it'll flow better. This was a bottle of Army Painter airbrush. They labeled it as a medium. When I got it, this was a thinner and a flow improver. This is Liquitex airbrush medium. If you compare the Aztec, which you can see, it's clear. It's like water. And I have filled the Army Painter one with the stuff out of the Liquitex, so it's easier for me to apply. It is not. So
that is very much not clear.
So when you have the artist grade stuff, what you actually have is the right consistency to go through an airbrush, as opposed to it's not going to thin it past that point because it is already that thin itself. It's not thinner than that, unlike the thinner medium is. So if you get the option to get one or the other, airbrushing and not just using it as a regular thinner, this stuff makes it a lot easier. Like, I went through all of this bottle, most of that bottle, some others, and it was kind of a pain in the ass to use the thinning medium. And then I actually got airbrush medium, and fuck, it just kind of works. And I don't have to worry about, is it too thin? It just fucking works.
It is correct.
Now, it is closing in on midnight here in the Eastern time zone. I don't know what kind of demands you all have on your time for tomorrow, but I took tomorrow off. I don't have to retire yet. What?
Only 9 o'clock and I'm not totally drunk.
Yeah, 9 o'clock, I'm doing fine.
Gummy, how about you?
You guys... No, I'm faded fast. I need to go sleep.
You need to sleep off the ear infection so that you can join
right.
us next week and we can do wonderful things at Location Redacted.
Yeah.
And also terrible things.
It's week.
What? Eether?
I can't believe it's only a week.
No.
Yeah.
Soon.
7 days until I am on that plane.
Dawn of the 7th day.
Wait, we only had 3 days.
I'm going to go to bed.
Good
this
night.
was amazing.
Good night, Gummy. Thank you for joining us.
Very well.
Sleep well, Gummy. Rest well and be healthy.
Thank you.
Peace.
Bye.
And I am also going to go just because
You have
am very hungry and I have lots of homework.
And you have some
so-
exams coming, so go do your thing.
Do BB things.
Thanks for joining us.
In the meantime,
Love you guys, bye!
wait, can we get?
Bye.
Oh, she's gone. I was going to ask for a quick Poyo.
I cannot Poyo. I'm sorry.
It's okay. It's okay. So that leaves us with myself and Red and Eether. So if you all, and
Oh, that was a
somebody's back. What was that?
Poyo.
Thank you. Excellent. Most excellent. So, okay, Red, I'm going to ask you a question.
Go for it.
So, because of obligations, I haven't been able to watch your stream because either I'm either still on the clock or I'm having to go pick up the kids. And
I do stream at a weird time. It is a very peculiar slot that I have, but I'm very glad to have it.
Well, where are you with Shoal, and what is this side project you and I have been working on? Now, that side project is a strong word. It's a thing I've been tooling around with that at some point we're going to do some more work on.
You might have to pull things up to show chat, but so for anybody who's here and isn't aware, on Fridays at 3 p.m. EST, I do a writing stream on this channel where in January we started world building on a completely new setting that was built by myself, Lictor Imperialis, and you guys on chat. And we've been having a wonderful time. It's called Shoal. And the whole concept was we wanted to build a setting where underwater mecha was the standard, not just, the odd episode or the odd mecha maker model. Underwater mecha is the standard, the land-based ones are the weird ones. So we started from square one with how many planets are in the solar system and what kind of star do we have? And we've built up from there. We are now over 70,000 words in our main compendium describing our setting. And this week I have just started putting it into a pretty PDF format, which I will be unveiling tomorrow. It currently looks like a D&D supplement, which is completely intentional at this stage because it lets us lay out all of our information in the correct order and make it easy for people to find things. Once we know where all of our information and our images are going to go, because we've had people making art for the setting as well, of our different races and all sorts of things that we've been doing. Once we've got all that laid out, we'll then make it into completely our own thing with our own character and colours and background and all of that sort of stuff. And we have spent the last, I think, 3-4 weeks, about a month or so, beginning to build characters for our very first novel in setting. Tomorrow we are anticipating bullet pointing out our entire story. We've decided that our first book will be a pulp action adventure story. And then after the meetup at Location Redacted in November when I return, we're actually going to start writing a novel, like a full-size novel over Twitch, because I'm insane.
Twitch writes novel.
Yes, Twitch writes novel. Fun things result. It's a fun time. I very much enjoy what I get to do with chat. We've had streams that were entirely dedicated to coming up with war crimes. We had a stream that was entirely about underwater food and drugs. We have a chat member who has specifically been working on the humans, because we do have first contact with Shoals. We have humans in setting. And we have another chat member who has written an entire complex, interesting, and fun belief and faith system. We have psionic coral that help to power our mechs. We've got 5 different races. One of them is a crab. We have crab people, and that they are wonderful. And yeah, we've been doing some fun stuff. I've recently sketched out some
Wait, you also have Titans.
We do. So our mecha are called Titans. We have several different types of Titans.
I don't just mean the mecha. The Leviathans. Leviathans, that's the word.
Yes, we also have Leviathan life forms. Coming up with some of those. Yeah, we have Kaiju. Coming up with some of those was a very fun series of streams. The book that we're going to start writing is related to one of our Kaiju because chat decided that we needed to have a super cavitating underwater Valstrax. He's got his own name, but he's in setting.
Damn, I was hoping it was the catfish.
We do have the catfish. We have the enormous eldritch catfish that lives in the abyssal crescent.
I love that. I love enormous abyssal catfish. That's perfect.
We have a sea dragon, Leviathan as well, who the entire kelp forest is basically his domain, and he gets very weird. We've got all sorts of cool stuff. It's all steadily going into the compendium in a way that makes it easier to access than what we've had so far. We have our Titans, which are our mecha, and they come in different forms. We have awakened ones that have their own personalities. We also, yes, we have 007. So one of the most important Titans that we have on Shoal is a commemoration of a Orkslander friend who passed away, unfortunately, early in the year. And we decided that we would commemorate him in Shoal. Chat was on board with this. We've actually commemorated a second character since then as well. One of our human characters is named for another person who's unfortunately passed away. But Benny the mech. So we wanted to memorialize Benny, who was unfortunately a Orkslander and a college friend of myself and Aiden, who was just mischief made manifest. A wonderful person, and we commemorated him in Shoal with a mech that's very much the same. It is a decommissioned industrial mech named for one of his TTRPG characters, a Furin mech. And it is now piloted by, when it was decommissioned, a hermit crab got into the cockpit and bonded with it. So it is now piloted by a tiny hermit crab, and it roams around the ocean looking however he wants to and just turning up like he is Shoal's cryptid. Benny is Shoal's little gremlin cryptid. He turns up all over the place, and he is particularly fond of 007 movies, which 007 is exactly what you think. It's underwater James Bond. We've done some ridiculous stuff with that. We've got a image that Lictor made of a very chunky eel-based latical naga creature. So imagine a naga, but like a moray eel, in a tuxedo with a martini, and that's
this makes
the
perfect
latical
sense.
007, yep. And Benny's in every single 007 movie, even if it's just in the credits.
I'm hung up on what the hell an aquatic version of Skyfall is.
If you give me a minute, I can read you what that movie is about, because that was a stream we did. Let me find my 007 notes. Where is it? Because I'm fairly certain that was one that got written out. I have notes
Good.
of Thunder Squall.
Talking about hold your breath and count to 10. Damn.
We decided that Octopussy also exists on Shoal and is exactly the same as on Earth. We have Moonraker instead of Moonraker, because our star is called Mern. Beautiful Krill we wrote out. Sound of Silence, which is named for an issue on Shoal where it's silence with the P in front because of psionic. We have a Time for Crab, Shell Game, Dr. Bloom. Okay, I take it back. We do not have Skyfall written out. We have not yet decided what happens in Skyfall. As and when we do, I will let you know. And before anybody says it, yes, we have a plot line for A Time to Krill. That was one of the earliest ones that people came up with. So yeah, we had some fun on Fridays, and the mecha designs that I have been sketching out, I showed them to Parallax, and because Parallax is incapable of taking a night off, he decided to start modelling one of the mecha that he found interesting. It was one of the ones where I took some inspiration from
Now, I'd like to make
Gundams
the
and
point.
other things.
Actually, a couple of them.
Yes, you have also started work and gotten quite far on Benny. The problem that you're having is I still haven't finished drawing Benny because there's only 24 hours in a day and I need like 72. Yeah, there is Benny. That is
So
Benny.
this is the image that Red got me, and slow days at work a few months ago I started working on Benny, and I'm not immediately finding my Blender file for him, which is a little distressing, but that's okay. I can rebuild him if I need to.
Yeah. I will get to finishing him. He next year, the entire first part of my year is just Joel. Hey, there we go. So yes, Benny is in progress.
This is as far as I got on that. I'm pretty sure at this point I can do this block out better anyway. But yeah, this was one of the things that we were working on. And as long as she keeps feeding me good concept art with enough references and angles and such things, I can keep doing this.
Do you have the sketches I sent you to show chat?
Let me stop showing the infinity nonsense and yes, get it pulled up.
I've been working on a couple more this week, but I've mostly been moving information into the pretty version of our compendium, which I think chat's going to be, for the people who come along tomorrow, you guys are going to be really pleased with what the PDF is currently looking like. We finally have something that looks like we've been doing something this year. I'm super proud of everything we've done.
Okay.
And the amount of work other people have put into Shoal has just been wonderful.
These are the cards that she came up with so far
sketches
that she sent to me. Like she said, they're sketches, but this is much more than anything that I think of as a sketch. This is early concept art, we'll call it.
Yeah.
But
yeah, that would be a better way to put it.
I was looking through these and I said to myself, I'm pretty confident I can do 3, 4, and 5 right now, no problem. But I got to looking at them, 3, 4, and 5. It's like these are blocky shapes. I'm already familiar with how to make these work. They're a little rounded, etc., etc. It's the same thing down here. The tentacles down here, I can work with the tentacles. Just, I won't get into it. I know how to do that.
It's a bendy cylinder.
I can't. It's a Bezier curve. I add a solidify modifier to.
Okay, we'll move into the technical terms. It is, in fact, a Bezier curve, yes. Yeah. Which is not how I drew those, because these are just sketches.
So I was looking at the rest of these, and I was thinking, this one right here, there are a lot of shapes in this one I like, and I'm trying to figure out how I would do this. The top of this, no problem. The arms, not much of a problem. Like, there's obviously a curve here, but I know how to work with that. But this shape right here, this lower leg, I was thinking about this dumb shape for a week before
He's talking about number 1, by the way. For
yes.
Who can't
I don't
can't
think we
see my mouse. Oh, I'm sorry.
No, we can't see your cursor. But yes, the legs of the mech in slot 1.
Yes, the top left corner there. Like,
going.
Yeah. So I kept looking at that and I said, do I know how to do that? Can I do that with box modeling? Can I do that with subdivision modeling? Do I have to go to sculpting to do that? And I was fooling around with it and asked Red if she wanted to watch me come up with something. I got this far. And This is not done on that leg, but this probably took me an hour to get here.
Yeah, we were in chat for an hour, but it was a very fun hour.
Yeah, well, and I'm pretty sure at this point I can work this. If Voxel's still in chat, like he's gonna be like, Parallax, this is fucking child's play. What are you doing? And my response is, I'm still intimidating by trying to use the sculpting tools in Blender and don't have a strong grasp on them yet. But this is mostly subdivision model, which
the Voxel Forge I think is still here, and he's had the best for Skyfall of Tide Rise.
Oh, that's good. Let the tide rise.
For a version. I mean, I will put in 007 Tide Rise as something we need to have.
007.
Yeah, I kind of let chat run rampant with that one, and it went way further than
it's
I ever
pretty
expected.
good. It's pretty good. Yeah, Voxel's recommendation is practice. Thanks, Vox. I'm about to be out of town for a week and a half. I have to get my fucking pen display set up in order to do anything with this. And even though I've got so much more space than I have had, I still don't quite have enough space to leave the pen display set up. I'm about to sneeze. I apologize.
Shoalful. We had Shoalful because, of course, our setting is called Shoal. But there's nothing stopping us from having both.
Oh, well, now I have to ask a question. What is the Shoal equivalent of the Steven Spielberg classic Jaws?
When I complete the bestiary, I'll be able to tell you, but it will be some horrifying land predator that snatches, or sky predator that snatches things from the sea. We do have giant flying jellyfish.
It's just
probably
a bear.
One of those.
It's just a mundane bear.
We have bears. We have digger bears, which are definitely named for digs. We do have those. Those are a thing.
Excellent.
Do we have rolling goats? I think we have rolling goats as well. It's been a while since we covered the bestiary and did the land-based animals. It's been a while since we went to
that. Vox, I did start with polish brushes on that. I just haven't applied the time to it that it needs. At some point, I really do want to get to where I'm comfortable with those tools. I'm just not there yet. Now, the other thing is I had a really fucking good month on my Colts page. So it's like, oh, I should just do more box modeling and just get better at that. But, you know, this is starting to look like something. Red, what color are her eyes?
Blue.
How vibrant?
But yes.
How vibrant?
Very.
Very. Okay.
Extremely bright.
So
yes.
So blue, light blue, or teal?
Let's go with teal. I think teal will be a good choice to go with the skin tone.
And you want it like a little bit of a glow, right?
Yeah.
Excellent. I can do every bit of this with airbrush tonight.
Oh.
Yes. This is going to be the airbrush model.
Pray 007's taken over your stream tonight.
Yeah. I have no complaints.
Dr. Rowe.
I mean, this is stream after hours if we want to be technical.
It is. It is.
Okay. Okay, so this is the part where I ask you...
It's possible we have some of these already.
This is a pedantic question. Do you want bright jade or turquoise?
Bright jade.
Okay. Turquoise is a little bit more blue and a little bit paler.
Yeah, go with the jade. Go with the jade.
Do I have another? Yes, another bottle cap. Perfect.
This is just part 1 for tomorrow's show stream. Sure. This is the 007 stream before the main stream.
Okay.
If you want, I can DM you Lictor's art for Latical 007.
Okay, well, we're talking about it now. I have to ask the question. You know, we're loosely alluding to James Bond here.
Yes.
Best intro song for a James Bond movie.
That's
was
really
not
difficult.
actually a James Bond movie.
What do you have? What do you think? What do you think?
It was stolen by Ryan Reynolds and was used on Deadpool 2. Ashes.
I was actually going to say, You Know My Name from Casino Royale. Rather like that.
It's hard for me to have a favorite because what's so cool about James Bond music is that they tend to be emblematic both of the movie that they're going to be, the feature of, but also the time period that movie came from. I can tell you that my least favorite James Bond themes are any that don't use big brass. If you don't have a brass line, it's not James Bond for me.
Now, I would tell you that easily the worst one was either the one that, oh God, the last two Brosnan ones. One of them was Madonna. I think the other one was Androgyny.
Yeah, those were not memorable.
Yeah, I mean,
to the point
GoldenEye,
where I'd say after Live and Let Die, we didn't have a good one until Skyfall.
I don't know that I agree with that. There are some good songs in some of them. Like, as much as View to a Kill is an awful, awful movie, I don't hate that song.
I'm not even familiar with that film.
Oh, dude, it is. View to a Kill is easily the worst James Bond movie.
Which Bond is that?
That is I believe that is the last Roger Moore movie.
Interesting.
It is fucking bad, bro. It is bad.
I have sent you Latical 007 because one of the things we have in setting is we have 5 different sapient races. And 007 rotates through them as necessary. So just like we've had different Bonds, you have different 007s. And the biggest thing about them is they're different species, and everybody argues about that as well.
Perfect. What if Doctor Who, but fish?
Basically, yes. We've kind of crammed some of those concepts into 007 as well. We've had a lot of fun with it. We do stupid stuff on my stream. You should come along. It's a fun time.
I'd love to. We've talked about it for
There
like a
you go.
year. I just haven't ever had the chance. Like my schedule is.
But you're taking tomorrow off, so you have a chance.
Okay, so here's the thing. There's other shit going on tomorrow I haven't brought up for a very particular reason that I'm
reasonable.
I'm insular about. So like
reasonable. You don't got to elaborate, brother. Reasonable.
I mean, like, I'm not shy about it. I just don't bring it up unless someone asks. We are joined now by...
Hello, you are hearing this in my voice. That's in everyone's voice.
Squick is here for the after show. Hey, Squick, how you doing?
I
Before
have
we
candy.
get too squicked, this image was drawn by the wonderful Lictor Imperialis. This is Lictor's art, and please note that the tiny martini glass has a tiny crab in it.
I did notice tiny crab.
That crab is having a fucking bawling time with that much alcohol. God damn.
Back to your normal Squicknanigans.
Party, 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 crab.
Squick, how did meeting go?
It was certainly very meeting. One of the meetings of all time that occurred.
Was it
my God.
better or worse than prior organizational meeting?
Better. I mean, admittedly, that's a low bar, but it did it.
Felt like it had some direction this time, huh?
Yes.
Good.
Ish. Oh, that's a long quote. Do I have to read that with my face eyes?
I can read it if you prefer.
Well, I mean, I was going to exercise my read balls, but if you'd prefer, go for it.
I mean, it's from you, so it would be better in your voice. I'm just
God.
offering.
Quote 9995. This meeting could have been a fist fight. They have paid for the premium meeting software membership in order to make the meeting longer. They have had 20 minutes of content and are now talking about the logistics of an event that has not been planned. That is 8 months in the future. Para, paint things at them!
Okay.
Squick, miniatures and models. January 24th, 2025.
It had to be 2025 because miniatures and models was not a thing until this year. Like it had been.
Well, I thought that was the rapper guy.
No, you're thinking.
You know,
DJ
Eminem.
Bruce.
Quick, that was bad and you should feel bad.
I do not!
Would you like a very self-aggrandizing little factoid?
Hell yeah.
Shoal, when it's live, is usually the #1 reading and writing stream on Twitch.
Nice.
Yeah.
Excellent.
I have never bothered to check to see where this is as far as
I only know about it because people tell me, "Hey, you're #1 in this genre right now," and I'm
I
like,
know for a
"Yeah,
while.
that's because no one else is dumb enough to try and write a book on Twitch."
I know that for a while Hal was talking about whenever he did West of Loathing and those games, he was the #1 of those on Twitch.
And of
Apparently
course,
that's-
Aiden is the #1 Number Muncher streamer.
Apparently, a variation of that is one of the ways you can become a best-selling author on Amazon. Just pick a really obscure category and then punch down.
Monster fuckers. Ether, we have interrupted
That
you
is
like
not
6
obscure.
times.
It's all right. It's just I know Lizzie has caught 1 or 2 of the tail end of Red streams and spoke highly of them. So she wasn't sure that they were whose they were because she's not very familiar with the BPL, but she was very fascinated.
Well, she's gonna be.
That makes me
Yep.
very happy.
Okay, let's see. What else can I do here? I can reinforce the shadows on the hair. But we're closing in on this thing being at least done with the airbrush portion of it.
Skull.
There is
So-
skull.
Hippocampus Hamsters has just brought something relevant, well, relevant to me up anyway. He's asking, niche nonsense, is that how Chuck Tingle got popular? Yes, out of spite, which is the best motivating emotion, because Chuck Tingle's actually a good writer. Chuck Tingle does know how to write literature, and just kept getting passed over for stuff for really not very good reasons. So he started writing his ridiculous books out of spite.
The answer to
And of
the
course-
reasons there is the publishing industry 90% of the time doesn't know what the fuck it's doing.
The publishing industry, I mean, I've had rants on this. I'm sure I'll have rants on it again, but it is just fucked by modernity and the downfall of the bookstore. We're not going to go into it. But Chuck Tingle writes ridiculous books, and Hippocampus Hamster bringing those up. I haven't had a chance to start on it yet because I'm currently doing a very fun project that Tex asked me to do, and it's related to the December Goob Drive, and you guys are going to love it. But once I get time, which will probably be early next year, I am going to rewrite the Battletech romance book, Hungry Like the Wolf, in the style of Chuck Tingle. That is going to be a thing that exists, and it's chat's fault.
Okay, so this romance novel, is this a fanfic or a legitimately released title?
This was a thing
Right.
that happened as part of the last Kickstarter as a joke.
Oh,
like
good.
it's not
Red.
canon.
Do they fuck the mech?
Right, I will explain. This is the fault of Big Red 40 and his community. And basically the thing was, wouldn't it be funny if there was a Battletech romance novel? So now there is a Battletech romance novel. It is an official book, but the story is non-canon. It follows Ilkan Alaric Ward and some random Terran relief worker scientist who apparently is in charge of all relief work ever for the entire planet. It's a very bad book.
Hashtag not my
incidentally.
Ilcon.
Mm-hmm. And it's just a
I am
stupid
Grog
story.
Stronghammer, Ilkhan of Space Army.
Yeah, where the joke is, wouldn't it be funny if there's a Battletech romance? But that's the only joke, and it's stretched for 166 pages. And all it does is just present bad romance tropes. It doesn't do anything with them. It doesn't poke fun at them. It just presents them because the joke is, wouldn't it be funny if this existed? Which, in
That's
my
unfortunate.
opinion, is a low-effort shitpost, which is why I'm going to rewrite it in the style of Chuck Tingle, because over here on the BPL, we do, high-effort shitposts for
We
no
also do
appreciable
low effort
reason.
shit posts. Like we do
We
both
those
of these
as well,
things.
you're right. So,
Yeah, I do fairly bottom barrel.
This book
Yeah, we
is
get-
very bad.
Like dual flow.
And yeah, I'm going to rewrite this thing, and it's going to be a time, and I'm going to try and do a little bit more with 166 pages than the original writer did. But you saying fan fiction, the person who wrote it, I don't know if it's a pseudonym that they do this work under, and they actually do good normal work under a different name. But if you look up the author, all they do is write basically official fan fiction. All of their stuff is either Star Trek stories or it's Battletech stuff. And they do this with their partner, and they both write fanfic for a living, effectively, and it's as bad as you would expect. It's exactly as bad as you would expect.
I'm afraid.
Okay, but
might
that
be the
sounds really
problem.
fun, though.
Should I consider myself lucky being illiterate and never having had this shit made it to an audiobook?
Oh, buddy.
Speaking of audiobooks,
You raise an
I've got some
excellent
stuff-
question.
My
Hey, Lady
wife-
Red, can we make it an
stuff
audiobook?
I need-
Wait,
Yes.
no, hold.
Yes.
I need everybody. I'm putting my hand on my head in a fist as though I am LARPing. I need everyone to take a hold real quick. My wife told me the other day that she has been enjoying her walks so much more after she found out that AO3 has an audiobook function.
Oh, wow. Oh, wow, that's a choice. Some dross has come out of AO3. There's some interesting concepts on there, though, and it is always nice seeing young writers having a place to get a start, because for anybody who hasn't come along to my many streams of complete nonsense, I don't hate fanfiction. I hate this book that I've been talking about because it's bad and the writer doesn't write well, but I do actually appreciate fanfiction. It serves a very important purpose, and it's fine.
For the
It's
record,
not when
those of
you're
you that
charging
don't know,
people-
AO3, Archive of Our Own.
Yeah,
it came
it's
off
what
as
took over
a
from fanfiction.net some years ago. It
Yeah.
was like the place.
I am led to understand it happened after fanfic.net got kind of turned into like a subreddit.
Compromised? Yes.
A subreddit with a really fucking awful moderator.
Yeah.
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 Yeah, man, they're just called subreddits. You don't have to add extra words.
He's not wrong. There's a reason I don't have a Reddit account anymore.
Fanfiction.net will live in our hearts forever. It's a very important place historically, because without it, we would not have the fanfiction literary masterpiece that is My Immortal.
So fanfiction.net started out as like Tumblr, and then
I think it predates Tumblr.
fanfiction.net
No,
did the
in
same thing as
fact,
Tumblr.
I know
And
it
then-
predates Tumblr.
Well, no, I'm just saying, like, their story arc was, we have a website. You want to post what? Get the fuck out. Second website. Yeah, that's cool. Second website wins.
It was less based on the nature of the content and certain people's personal preferences, but basically, yes.
Something Nebula Award, something Hugos. We're not going to get into that.
The rocket that looks like a penis.
Yep, that one.
For all of the Bubble 07 stuff that has been popping up on chat, I would like for you folks to know that I have been copying it into my master document. This is all going into the Shoal archive to be properly written up when the time comes. Thank you. I can't wait for people to see what I've been doing this week, tomorrow, and the state that the compendium's now in. I've still got a lot to do on it, but I think people are going to be really happy tomorrow. It's actually referenceable and useful now.
It's like a
And
wiki,
yes, we
but
absolutely need to have somebody come up with an Austin Powers variant
Let's
for Shoal.
see.
That would be wonderful.
Okay, I've got one more idea here, and then I'm going to have to stop on this thing. Oh, dear.
I mean, there's so many tropes through the Austin Powers series. Which one do you hang your hat on and say, this is my ersatz powers?
So the way you do that is outdated gender dynamics. Like that is the primary trope of Austin Powers.
So
Okay,
he's
so
a
to make this
parrotfish
work-
that constantly changes gender.
Yes.
Dusk Rubin says, what we need to recreate is the naughty word sequences from Austin Powers, but with a nautical theme. Yeah, we could absolutely do that. Instead of having, conveniently placed watermelons,
My
etc.,
twig and berries,
we'll
my
have starfish. It'll be fine.
Ship of the line, Lady Bazonga Cannon Tits.
Squick wasn't here for
Hang
yet
on.
another mention of the Big Mickey Milkers incident.
I'm literally right. What was that name again, please? Named Lady.
Lady
Squick-
Gazonga Cannon Tits?
Holy shit, Squick had the short-term memory to remember the thing he just said. That rarely happens.
Incorrect. I recreated it from first principles and got lucky.
So I now have on my list of things that I need to draw at some point before the end of 2026, Big Mecky Milkers on an atlas named Lady Bazonga Cannon Tits.
Why?
I would
There's
like my
no
name
logic
to
in
not
it.
be on this. I would like my name to not be on this one.
I would like my name
Hang up.
across the codpiece as a threat.
Inspired
Oh no.
by Parallax.
Oh.
Wait,
Squick's name is on the codpiece.
question.
Why does
Rules
it
question. Is there anything that says a battle fist has to be on the arm?
Oh.
It has battle fists.
I would like to make the
knees.
point that talons are a thing that go on feetsies. And yes, there
But
are
I think we're referring to center torso. Yeah.
Helping intensifies.
Something.
Yeah, it shows gender norms. We know what the gender norms are, Ragnar. It's just that for like 2 of the species, it doesn't matter until breeding season. Nobody knows.
Dwarves and elves?
It is kind of dwarf-like, yes. But when you're a crab person or a snail person...
Crab people.
I mean, you could go the banana slug route.
I'm terrified to ask.
You're not the only one. I'm terrified to find out.
But
Oh,
not
both
everyone's
options.
from California. They barely know those animals.
But they're weird. They're like the only yellow animal.
Banana spiders.
Bees are not real.
Oh, you contradicted yourself there. None of us had to
who
do
it
it.
was who linked it the other day, but I know Aiden linked it from somewhere. But there's a little video of the Australian rural department talk, because Australia has very strong rules about imports, exports, and all that sort of thing because of their unique ecology. And they were talking about basically diversifying bees and bringing in bee semen. And of course, this just evolved into, okay, how do you get the bee semen into the country? Well, it comes in little vials.
No, Glock has horses.
semen
That's
out
going to be a
of a
Keltec
bee?
thing.
So Squick,
hello.
From having been around this neck of the woods and being aware and in the environment of something I had to endure, did you ever have to lick a banana slug?
Sorry, Discord protected me from whatever that was.
No, okay, you cut out from this neck of the woods, did you? And then a minute later,
Did you ever have to lick a banana slug?
No, I read the MSDS.
God, everyone at that fucking camp had to. Blech.
What the fuck? Okay, that explains why my summer camp had an hour-long presentation on day 1 of Don't Fuck with the Banana Slugs.
No, ours was very much fuck with the banana slugs. Here's how you pick up a banana slug. Let's go look at a banana slug. Hey, isn't it funny if you lick the banana slug?
Here's how you pick up a newt. Don't. Here's a disc of wood and some sandpaper. Get to work.
Okay. I think I have to stop. I think anything more I do now is me fucking with it more than me accomplishing anything. I might be able to work in a little bit more shadow in a place or two, but...
This is the point when you put it down and you don't come back to it until tomorrow night at the earliest, maybe a couple of days away.
I can do some
clear eyes.
very targeted shadow work, but that's gonna be about it.
Just picture him having to make the midnight run and getting pulled over and trying to explain to an officer why his hand is slightly purple.
Because of the skull.
Yeah.
When you see, officer, I was painting the skull.
Is that code? Is this a sex thing?
Have you had fun painting it, though?
Basara, should I ever find myself in need of a face heel turn? That is a strong contender.
That would require you to have to start out as a face.
Yes, I am clearly, best Wrestlemans.
You have a fork golem.
Yeah.
That
means I'm the good guy.
I thought it was a spoon golem.
Look, man, there's a lot of silverware. I'm allowed to have hobbies.
That's all right. Eether is too. He's just betting on matches.
What? It's fine.
Okay, Pete Rose, chill the fuck out.
So about the skull.
Yes, what about the skull? I think I'm stopping. I think I have done about as much as I'm comfortable doing. In fact, I need to roll a little bit of it back. But what about the skull?
I'm trying to. I came into this real late because I have been at function and then I drove home and now I'm back and now I'm looking at this. So all I'm seeing is the very tail end of the stream where you have a very unfortunate stain in the middle of your otherwise very artistic
This
like paint pad.
Okay,
And
so that was me illustrating the difference
oh,
between
that's not better.
That was the difference between that was me illustrating the difference between airbrush thinner and airbrush medium.
Ah, okay.
And then the two mixed together, and it looked like a scene from The Thing. It was pretty cool.
Yeah, you could.
But you know what this means? This means Squick missed my entire dissertation on blobbyology.
Mr. Blobby!
Which means that on next week, when we pick Squick up from the airport to go to location redacted, and we will have him captive for one whole night before we get to location, I can blobbyology him then.
Is it just reverse Kirby?
No.
No.
I mean, if Kirby
makes
grew
more
up in the
sense.
ghetto and did a whole lot of meth, maybe.
That's Meta Knight.
Disagree.
This would be if
but
Kirby
anyway.
decided to start a YouTube prank channel.
Ooh. And meth.
Kirby lands
And
in
meth.
Kirby
King DDD?
Kirby lands in a bad part of town and starts going and just gets all the meth right off the block.
Ah, Kirby in Super Smash Brothers. Got it.
Yes. And all he's done is he keeps eating all of the third-party anime characters. That's how you get that version of Kirby.
Oh, he's going to get the biggest eyes.
They're so big.
Yeah, that would be
Just
Mr.
going to become
Blobby.
Hungry Suck Owl.
I look forward to ruining your night on Thursday.
Look
It'll be
forward
fun.
to ruining you with. You know what? No, I'm done with that sentence.
Wait, so if Kirby blows Sonic, like where do the rings go?
If Kirby inhales Sonic? Question mark?
Sure.
I have concerns.
Ba, 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 da, da.
I'm not saying I'm oh, that shoe looks like a banana. I'm not saying I'm gonna go to the internet and look up Kirby Sonic / fiction to answer this question.
Oh, let's not do that.
But I have now planted
I'm
the seed of an
leaving.
idea.
Good night. And Night Owl is, I'm not quoting that.
We found the line.
Does that mean
everybody.
I win?
Found the line.
Our numbers have, in fact, fallen by a good 5 or 6 people in the last,
Thank you, Squick.
minute.
Thank you, Squick.
I'm helping.
I'm not sure who, but okay.
I don't know, the search engine?
Where was that?
I don't know, man.
Oh, dear.
Okay, so I'm putting stuff up right now, and then I'm going to try to get this very nice necromancer lady into a position where we can see what she actually looks like.
Yes.
But necromancer skull position. I have tea.
Tea is good. Tea
You
is
should
good.
know, Squick. Whenever I'm reading Dead Tired, I still picture Harold as you.
What?
Excellent. It's a book series that very much in the manner of Superman when well written is not about the power of the characters. It is about the characters existing within a world as an out of context problem.
Excellent. There's
Um,
also a video you need to see, Squick.
yes, I'm reading that now. What is this video as I pour the tea into my cup? It
Cookie
is-
has added you in Discord if you wish to watch it.
Oh, God.
I suppose a teacup by definition. Okay, I'm going to watch this with my face balls. My eye face. The spheres of viewing. The orbs.
Ponder
The
your
upper
orbs.
orbs.
Oh, I'm a little put out over that. Can I fix that real quick with a brush?
Did I get the pic you sent me, Fezbearer? I probably did. Give me a moment. I will take a look.
Where have I been added?
Yes, I did. The blobby mech is fabulous. It is absolutely terrible in every conceivable way, and I'm very, very happy with it.
I'm not modeling that.
Where thing?
Their thing.
That not help.
Where castle?
Click find thing. Why am I looking at judgmental George Washington?
I do not know why you are looking at judgmental George.
Because I'm in the wrong chat.
That would probably be why, yes. I believe you were summoned into the studio chat in the Legion. Finally.
Okay. There are many chat. Okay. I've clicked the button. Well, that's staring into my face hole.
I'm not responsible.
Basara
Responsible this.
Basara knows somebody who used to moderate / archive an old fanfic archive from the 90s, and the first anime fanfic known to have been posted on Usenet before there was a dedicated channel was a My Neighbor Totoro fic called Helping
No!
Hands.
Ballin'.
Hippocampus has also clipped a thing and then fled.
Probably a good move. I think we're closing in on the end of this. But before I do that...
Okay, I'm having to stop the video because I can't. Too many voices. Not upset, just cannot process.
No, I could not understand any of it. The voices just melded into one and turned into this gelatinous stare at the picture that was not good
I had
for
the
mental
intended
health.
effect. I can send you the script, though, if you like, which I definitely had nothing to do with.
Of course not.
That's
How
okay.
would that happen?
Thank you.
It has vibes of The Resonance. With the their whole chant. Which I'm in favor of. I should play that again.
Putting you on the spot since it was something we did earlier when the other spooky bitches were around.
Spooky bitches.
What's your favorite horror movie, Squick?
I'm not really a horror movie guy.
I'm not either, but I came up with The Abyss.
The Abyss, I could see it.
It's a cerebral horror. It works.
Like, on a conceptual level, Annihilation is pretty high up there.
Well, the problem with on a conceptual level is there's so many just absolute garbage horror movies or action movies that are actually existential horror, but like don't think about it. They get really interesting, but
I actually think Annihilation manages to avoid being garbage. It's just really...
I mean, I'll take whatever is the most unsettling movie that you constantly find yourself coming back to.
I suppose Army of Darkness.
Okay, that fits.
But Army of Darkness, so the thing is, they made Evil Dead and it was accidentally kind of funny. And they made Evil Dead 2, which was, okay guys, stop laughing. We're doing a serious movie here. Stop. God damn it. And then they made Evil Dead and was like, fine, fuck it. They're singing now. You happy? And the answer was yes, we happy.
Yeah.
Okay, I have a photo of where we've gotten with this model.
Oh, Terminator 2.
Fair enough.
Sorry, Farrah, you were giving us important information, and
that's arguable.
Then I was talking about the robot meat man.
Okay, there she is. That's where we've gotten. That's the that is the high quality image I can get right now.
You're looking good.
There are a number of things this pose implies, but I think my favorite is he said no pickles.
What?
Don't talk to me in my skull ever again.
Oh, too late to skull apologize.
She could also be winding up to throw it. That is a pose that implies a wide variety of actions without explicitly committing to any of them.
That makes it very good.
Is very useful Is she aware her lower torso and legs are missing?
She doesn't need them.
Oh, okay, that's fair. Just download more skull.
I remember the name of the specific Filipino vampire that cuts itself in half and it's just the torso floating around.
I know what you're talking about, but I don't.
I'm not sure if it's an Aswang or whether it's one of the other ones because it's late and my brain has stopped functioning.
Okay.
But yeah, she doesn't need her lower body. She'll find that later.
Okay.
Manananggal. Thank you, Archon Erica. That's it. It's the Manananggal I'm thinking of.
Okay.
That seems reasonable.
There actually is a mini diorama of this character. No, that's not what I want. I want it over here. There she is. That is
she
what
found more torso.
She did. And
she went back and grabbed it.
She's a bodybuilder.
She's having a good time.
The fact she's like caressing the head of a Death Knight is far different from her just holding a skull.
She's cracking open a boy with the cold ones. It's fine.
Oh my. So chat, what do we think of this? How have we done?
Boning.
No. Yes, thank you. But I mean of the bust.
Busting and boning.
Let's turn.
God damn it, Squick.
Screamo says pretty damn nice.
Yeah, I agree. The implied lighting throughout is also a really nice touch. Which I guess is the entire point of the exercise, but
bust the statue or the assets?
Yep. She doesn't have any assets. She's missing the lower torso and legs.
And now we're back to Big Mickey Milkers.
Yes.
Concerning.
Yes, we are back to Lady Bazonga cannon tits.
Oh, good God.
I'm just... Are they better as giant cannons or as, like, heavy flamers?
I'll let you know when I get around
of course. Naval PPCs.
Squick, you're missing something that I don't even think you're aware that you can be missing.
That's probably true of many things.
Yeah, but, like, I'm not happy about knowing this. Oh,
okay.
God.
Are you going to say, like, 16 small lasers on each side for the beehive effect?
No, I'm going to go back. You just look at the Twitch stream.
What?
Oh.
Why does it have ridges?
Oh, why wouldn't it have ridges? You know why it has ridges. For grip.
Of course they made it on
There's
Solaris
a
7.
high capacity option.
So that's a thing.
I've added the note.
Night Owl, yes. I apparently seem to have Oh, I knew about that piece of equipment. I don't feel good about it.
This has sure been a stream.
Yeah, of all the streams that have ever been, this has been
one of them.
I'm not even sure it has been a fraction of one. Oh,
I want the pilot to be like BattleTech William Dafoe.
You have reminded me.
How would he be different in the BattleTech universe?
He wouldn't.
Neuro helmet.
Oh God! Now I just picture that face in the neural.
Sorry, that's just the Green Goblin. My bad.
You have reminded me of another thing.
Before I draw this face.
There was an article from The Onion I saw this week. Looked like this.
Yeah, I would stick one in my yard if I wasn't elsewhere this year. That's amazing.
Again,
there should be a service where you can just pay to have a Home Depot skeleton attached to somebody else's roof.
We have a wonderful house on the way to the dog park up where we're at. There is a enormous skeleton in the front yard.
Hell
It
yeah.
has an itty bitty puppy dog skeleton on a leash.
That's
It's
adorable.
amazing.
I sent this to Stryker earlier this week, and I feel like this is the kind of thing that we need for the meetup, but I don't think anybody has the funding to do this for the meme, but...
Show us the dumb thing that we might... Why? Oh, God, why?
It's like
Why not?
$1,600.
Yeah.
Oh, that's way too much. That is why not.
It says 1,300, but okay.
Oh, does it?
Yeah, but that's
okay.
not counting for shipping.
But
once you
have
add
4
shipping.
interest-free payments of $325 with Cecil.
I would like to make the point that they're sold out.
Jesus.
Well, that blows.
No, it doesn't. They don't have them to do that. But
how big of stilts do you think you need to turn that into like the inflatable T-Rex costume?
You raise an interesting question. One moment, I need to look for something for no reason.
Now,
for those of you that are those for Apocalypse Gym.
For those of you that are listening and not watching, I am referencing a real product that is a 50-foot tall inflatable Stay Puft Marshmallow Man.
Yes.
There are other Ghostbusters decorations. See, this one's 25 feet tall, and he's $600. This one is 20 inches tall, and he's $20.
That's more within my price range.
They're making... was that the 50-foot tall one?
That was the 50, that we originally looked at, yes.
Here's a 15, which is the same price as the 25-foot, so I don't know why you'd ever get the 15. Here's an 8-foot. That's $250.
I mean, maybe it's an apartment living thing.
This one's 33 feet, and it's $900. And then, of course, there's 50 feet at $1,300.
Okay, Spirit Halloween has the wearable one at the sex number pricing.
Nice.
Indeed.
Oh, no. Am I going to go to sushi wearing that?
Eether, I'm sending you a link.
I don't know. Are we still going to... We're not going to do sushi at the same place this year. That's going to be pretty far from new location.
I've never gone to the all-you-can-eat sushi. That kind of disgusts me. But I am going to the fancy sushi night, which will be on Hallows Eve itself.
Okay, so I won't be there. So, okay.
That's okay.
I will be there
not be
Friday.
either. We will do other things. Oh, okay. You're not turning up till Friday. That's fine.
Oh, it is 1 a.m. here in the Eastern time zone. The clock has turned over, and entropy has caught up another year to me. So we will go ahead and end the... What?
I mean, does that mean that we need to, sing?
I would prefer that you didn't, but I am going to go ahead and acknowledge it at the end of the stream.
For your Digs Day, I will not sing at you.
Oh, thank you. And also, apparently, thank you, Psydoc, who just messaged me on Discord. Yes.
Wait. Give me, stall for 30 seconds, Para. I need, Do it. I have to scroll through this thing because I have the organization skills of,
A chipmunk on meth?
No, what's the squirrel that can't find shit? Where it's like, I'm gonna put all these nuts in the everywhere because I'm dumb as hell.
That's
squirrel.
That's just a
squirrel.
Well, no, because some of them are like, here's my nut stash.
Yeah, but then there are individual squirrels that are fucking dumb.
Well, no, there's a whole, one of the squirrel kinds is just, their entire MO is, I'm going to take all the nuts and I'm going to put them everywhere, and I'll probably find enough to not die.
So here's
That's
the
all
thing.
Squirrels.
Gray squirrels. Just gray squirrels.
Gray squirrels are actually highly responsible for the spread of oak trees because they bury acorns and forget where they put them.
Okay, I thought that was red squirrels.
I mean, red squirrels
As
tend to be
Bear is
ground
also
squirrels.
saying squick, that is. All squirrels.
Yes.
All squirrels, they don't have wings, my dude.
You're...
are there ocean squirrels that I am unaware of?
Squick is unaware of flying squirrels.
They don't have wings, they just spread rib cage.
No, they have flaps of skin between front and back leg.
Okay, cool. So they spread flaps and seduce gravity, I guess.
How is that different than the wing of a bat, which is effectively the same
Jazz
thing?
hands.
Jazz hands.
Jazz hands is the correct answer.
Point
Therefore,
of order, ocean squirrels are otters.
That tracks. I would like to pet them.
They would like to steal your surfboard.
Especially the
Bold of
sea
them to assume I have a surfboard.
I didn't say that you had one. I just said they'd like to steal it.
Wait, so I need to get a surfboard so I can convince an otter to rob me of the surfboard so I can pet them.
Yes.
I'm sure the otter would be very appreciative, yes.
I've had worse plans. Like, not recently, but, 20 minutes ago.
So, Red, this is a comment for you because people are pointing out that, you have the squirrel that, according to Squick, spreads its rib cage. That would be the gaping squirrel, right?
Yeah,
okay.
Concern?
Look, I'll tell you what I'll do.
Do not put gaping squirrel on your to-do list.
I have already put it on there. I will draw a little horrifying ribcage squirrel sketch for tomorrow.
Can that be
if you
another
are
call
at my
sign of the
stream
Lance?
tomorrow, you can see the gaping squirrel.
Oh my goodness. I feel like that's what we need to go out on.
No, wait.
You were trying to
Tara,
find
I'm sending
the thing.
you 3 images.
Oh God. Okay, yes, I've seen this first one before. I don't trust that box, and also, what the fuck?
Like, reasonable? Rude?
And? I don't know what chat's going to say to this. I can't have that image up and my chat window open at the same time without doing some shit. So, yeah.
That's not 841.
Squick, what are you doing?
My best.
Okay, fair.
But Squick, you should go Google Otter 841. You'll probably be rather amused.
I'm concerned now, but okay. I will look up whatever this is.
Okay. With all of that said, I'm declaring this end of stream. We have gone an extra hour tonight. I have taken tomorrow off for previously mentioned reasons. And, yeah, this has been an interesting stream, to say the least. It has been fun. I appreciate...
Night Owl says, I really want you to press the button to make chat go away.
It doesn't go away. It's just we are no longer required to acknowledge it.
Yeah.
It's on hold until I stream tomorrow, and then we have nonsense all over again. Night Owl, I'm sorry.
So you don't want to know about Otter 841? Because I have learnings.
Oh. Make it quick.
Otter 841, also known as Sea Otter 841, is a female southern sea otter who attracted publicity mid-2023
Why does this
for
sound like a
aggressive
fucking
interactions
SCP?
with surfers and kayakers off the coast of Santa Cruz, California. 841 was born in captivity on the coastal science campus of the University of California, Santa Cruz, and raised at Monterey Bay Aquarium by her mother, Otter 723, with minimal human intervention.
24601.
In June 2020, she was released into the wild at Moss Landing Wildlife Area. In October 2023, it was confirmed that 841 had given birth to a pup. After not being sighted again for several months, she reappeared in the Santa Cruz area in May 2024. In October 2025, incidents involving otters seizing surfboards resurfaced in Santa Cruz. It was unknown whether 841 was the perpetrator or if she had inspired copycats, as otters are known to learn from one another. Otter 841 has been nicknamed Laverna, after the Roman goddess of thieves. End of article.
Squick, you have mastered the art of sounding exactly like a bad AI voice model reading a fake news article.
Oddly specific, but I'll take it.
Oddly specific, but also accurate. It's the brain rot YouTube short that starts a horror story but never actually finishes it.
It's just called being awake, my man.
Yes, Squick has nailed it. Existence is pain. Ladies and gentlemen of the thing, you have wasted...
Oh, my tea!
His tea. You have wasted an evening. But I hope you had
Is that
fun
still the
doing
tea
it.
I got you?
No, that tea has been very good. This was, I have 5 minutes, hot water in a tea bag. I need to put this in the thermos and fucking go. Tea.
Righto. Got it.
Did Infinity Gimlet send you tea? I feel like she did, but I'm not sure that she did.
I
That's a
don't believe
sentence.
so.
Infinity
had
Gimlet
Eether tea.
is wife's best friend.
We've somehow climbed back up to 60 viewers. What
Why?
are people doing?
Ladies,
Kick
gentlemen,
ass. Hello,
62.
Insomniacs!
62. What are you doing?
You have attracted the degenerate audience. You've posted
No,
Skull, and we've
that's-
talked about the gaping squirrel.
Squick, the degenerate audience is the regular audience. We know that. Squick says he has... Psyduck says he has the night shift tomorrow, so he's just staying up.
Oh, yes, the Insomniacs Gambit. Good luck.
The Insomniacs Gambit, yeah.
The voice model of the guy from Unsolved Mysteries. My brain said that's William Shatner, but no, that was Rescue 911.
I think you're thinking of William Riker, but no, that was like dude guy, man guy dude from like Mysteries of the Guinness Book of Fucked Up Shit.
Quick, everybody behave. The boss is here.
Okay,
Hi,
Diggs.
Diggs.
Howdy, howdy, how's it going?
I'm trying to end the stream.
Is it working?
No!
Nope.
Well, happy Diggs Day.
You can't sleep. The show won't let you.
Entropy approaches ever closer.
Yes.
I cannot
You can-
escape it.
Here's the thing. If entropy gets too close, you can just like whip out a stick of butter and start rubbing it on it until it leaves.
I don't think that's how
There
entropy
is
works.
a wonderful, wonderful thing that happened. So I used to watch Red Dwarf growing up, and I will always remember the episode.
Wait. You mean to tell me you're British? You're
know, right?
clearly a
I've been
nerd,
keeping it
and
a
you
huge
watched
secret.
Red Dwarf?
But I am, in fact, British. I did say that, I would be British for your sins tonight.
It's true.
But there's an episode
like
where
3 hours
Lister
ago,
has
she
been-
said that.
I did. There's an episode where Lister's been warned that he's probably going to die. And he goes, if death comes anywhere near me, I'll rip his fucking nipples off. And I have remembered that moment just ever since. I'm like, yes, that is the correct attitude.
I am reminded that I recently watched a British man make a rather large diorama of what was apparently a Vindaloo curry monster from Red Dwarf.
The curry monster, yes. Yes. There's so
Just
many
remember-
jokes in that are hard to understand if you're not British. Like the whole fact that, yes, this is the pure shit because they have pot noodle that tastes good.
This is Mr. Blobby again, isn't it?
Oh, that reminds me. I tried one of the cursed
Was it
seasonal
the
cup
pumpkin
noodles.
pie cup noodle?
No, I had
Because that
the
seems
turkey
so much
one.
worse than the turkey.
Oh, yeah, I decided to go in like easy. Turkey, I was expecting it to be like gravy as the side flavor. It was not. It was bread stuffing flavor.
Oh, that's...
It was so much worse.
Squick bought ramen that was cursed. That is...
Yeah.
And like this... The other one is pumpkin pie ramen.
Yeah, do you have the picture of those in front of the council?
Give me a second. Never gonna end the stream.
Nope. Happy birthday.
Yeah, thanks.
Oh, I have a kazoo. I like how at this point of tiredness, like everything I say is just with an air of excited discovery.
Now, for the record, you can't really see the council in this image, but
you can see the possum and the peanut and a couple of ducks.
I can kind of see the cabbage.
Yes, they contemplate the wall. So anyway, those are available
with other natural flavors. Ramen
They
noodles
have-
in sauce.
Yeah, they're available for money.
Do they give you money to have one?
No,
because
they
if
gave
not,
me a headache.
no. I'm not surprised.
Is the natural flavoring MSG?
I think the natural flavoring is salt. Or perhaps water.
Technically, MSG is assault.
Oh,
Yes.
okay. Oh,
Oh God, what?
I found a thing on the internet.
I know you did. I just don't know what it is this time.
Product.
Squick, what the fuck am I supposed to do with this? What am I supposed to do with self-warming cat bed?
I assume if you put it down, like, cats just appear on it.
Well, I already have
It is
two
also
of
square.
those. For the record, chat, we're talking with the man who earlier tonight, there's still 60 of you. What are you doing?
They're having a good time.
Okay, it dropped down to 59. Nice. Earlier tonight, Squick was saying to me, Parallax, you need to get a second dog. And I said, why is that, Squick? And he said, so that you can make the joke. And I said, what joke's that? And he said, you have a pair of dogs.
Yeah, you could have paradogs. Like a time traveler.
Vox is already
We've
dead,
informed
apparently.
that somebody who is currently watching is in the restroom, which, fair.
They are cleansing themselves of their sin.
And Voxel Forge has already died.
Yes.
Well, I mean, Vox...
That happens.
Vox, you're closing in on Social Security age. It's fine.
Para, I found
What?
another picture of a product you don't
Why?
need.
Why?
Because I went to the internet and they were like, we got some bullshit. And I'm like, hell yeah.
Oh, no. What?
Night Owl
What?
says, I'm here because chat is shifty and will break TOS if I don't keep an eye on them.
He's not wrong.
Completely true.
To be fair, they will also do that if you do keep an eye on them.
Okay, this is just dog bandanas. This is normal.
Yeah, but the dog is like, I don't know what the cameraman has, but it's clearly something they want.
Well, I mean, for what it's worth, the dog is clearly not wearing that bandana.
That is also true. Perhaps the dog is learning Photoshop.
I do like
I
that
saw
my
a
wife.
video earlier today of a dog driving a car. It hit 2 others.
2 other dogs
Woof.
or 2 other cars?
Yes,
That's unfortunate.
They have bumper cars
the
for
cars.
dogs?
It hit 2 other cars.
Oh, okay. Sorry, what was that, Eether?
My wife's friend who got a Shepherd Malamute, and I was like, it's against the law not to have a bandana for that dog, and she was like, well, whatever, and then she got bandanas for her dog, and she's like, oh my god, you're right.
I am afraid that somebody's going to say something about that in front of my wife, and then this yappy little 20-pound dog, who is the sweetest creature that's ever existed, is just going to, like, grow a bandana around her neck.
Yeah, but a bandana on that dog would be a cape.
You're not
Sarah
wrong.
used to have a little red bandana collar. It's ever since we've gotten back home, where there's now deer that she keeps trying to chase constantly. We've had to change
That's her
what collar
job.
type she has.
That is her
She
job.
did used to have a little bandana collar, and it looked so good on her.
I mean, you gotta admire the hustle. Is like, I'm 6 inches nothing, 2 feet long, and maybe 30 pounds. I could take down a deer. Let me at him.
I mean,
Well, I'm
Pip's
gonna
30
fucking
pounds.
get 'em.
Sarah's is smaller. Sarah's
Ah.
is 18.6 pounds at her last weigh-in, which was like a week or 2 ago. And yeah, she will absolutely try to take down full-grown deer.
Well, that's
I
her
believe it.
job. That is her job.
I thought her job was being an ambush predator and then
You're an
standing on me.
ambush predator.
Anka was the one who managed to get up on the table and lick your skull from behind. That was Anka.
This all tracks.
And it was just the funniest thing.
He's an absolute gremlin.
Oh, she is. She is a complete gremlin.
You can't just show up and start licking people.
And yet, she does.
She's a dog. That's kind of objective number 2.
Yeah, but they licked from above.
She did. Squick was sat down on a chair and she got up on the table behind him and just licked the top of his skull. It was amazing.
I was not prepared.
No, you were not. I made up for it. I gave you potato sorcery. It was fine.
Yeah, it was really good. Like, everyone here, if you get the chance, like, hell yeah. She does, like, wizardry magic to potatoes, and then they taste really good.
Yeah. Potatoes.
Boil them. Mash them.
Stick him in a stew.
This is what we're doing now, Chet.
Yeah, we're just kind of here hanging out and rambling now.
This is a good podcast. Hey, Para, inflatable dinosaur costume is 68% off.
Squick, I haven't.
Oh,
sold
arrives
yet.
after Halloween. That explains it.
I haven't
Womp
sold
womp.
the other house yet. I don't have disposable income.
It's not disposable. It's an investment.
Oh, Christ. Okay, you all get to bear witness to this then.
2 cats. 2 cats. 2 cats. 2 cats.
Oh, this is unfortunate. You can't hear it.
Is they snoring?
It's Hubble. So
Why is Spirit Halloween open till 11 p.m.?
They know what they did.
Because they're a spooky store with spooky savings.
So
Night Owl says they can hear it.
Oh, good, because that was just Hubble breathing. Whether or not he was snoring, he snores when he's awake. He can't help it.
I feel like Hubble is basically a cartoon character.
We're back up to 60 viewers. Guys, what are you doing?
We're talking about cats.
Not you. And I appreciate I am one of these 60 because I have the fucking chat open.
Oh, it's
hey,
okay,
we
we're
dropped
back
down to 58. Good job, everybody. We did it.
Kick ass. Somebody's being responsible and going to bed.
I need to do that. I've been trying for 20 minutes.
What was your favorite part of stream tonight, Para? What was the best bit?
The part where I went
drink
to
liquids
bed.
can do, buddy.
So no part of it because you've stayed up infinitely?
Oh, no. Why, God? I have to drive 2 days this weekend. Why are we doing this? Why?
The weekend is not yet
You have
arrived.
the ability to terminate this at any time.
I do,
Sarah.
but I'm also just apparently a glutton for punishment.
Grimos is telling me to stop the train, please.
Okay.
I think we need to go to bed. I think chat doesn't have the
okay.
ability to leave until we leave.
But the ride never ends.
Oh, we're gonna go play Sunless Skies now with our trains. Toot toot.
Vera
yeah, the
wants us
boat
to
train.
go for another 20 minutes and one fall.
For fuck's sake! But at least we got like Power Ranger one fall.
Oh, that was so funny.
Oh,
and then the
yeah.
fact that he had his stats cranked through the roof and still lost was
Yes.
just chef kiss.
That was pretty great.
Absolutely loved it. Absolutely loved it. It
Oh.
was very WBPLW.
It was. Okay, so I'm going to go through the closing spiel now, and then I'm going to go to
Okay.
bed.
That's a good plan. I
Okay.
should too, because I need to draw a goddamn Eldritch Abomination squirrel before stream tomorrow now.
Could you say the word squirrel again for me?
Squirrel.
Squirrel. Okay, thank you.
Squirrel. Now
Squirrel.
available as a hair shampoo.
I still remember, I think it was Mike Myers. No, it was Mike Myers or it was Dana Carvey?
Wait, wasn't Mike Myers the dude with like the hockey mask and the knife?
No, that was
Okay, now
Jason
I'm sending you the
Voorhees.
Baby Driver clip.
Freddy.
Okay,
not
Mike
Freddy,
Myers,
sorry,
not
Jason.
Michael Myers, used to talk about his father, who was from the general area of Liverpool, who used, I think it was Mike Myers, but he would talk about his father who would, he had the thick accent, and his favorite thing to hear his father say, and his friends apparently, was to hear his father say the word squirrel. Now, Red, I'm going to assume that you are the most familiar with British accents of any of us here. How do you imagine a person from Liverpool would say the word squirrel?
Probably with some extra K's thrown in.
As I remember, it was squirrel.
Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, just really shortened it. So it basically becomes SKWIRL.
So in my head, anytime I hear that word, anytime I hear someone say it's a squirrel, and my mother lives on a technically street that has the word squirrel in it, in the back of my head, there's always a voice going, squirrel! And I can't
what the hell else do
escape
you want
this.
us to do, man? We're supposed to go around and call them like pom-pom tree rats?
Yes.
I'm not doing it. That's too long.
You're too long.
Nice.
Didn't I send...
Eldritch gaping squirrel needs pom-poms in it. What?
Christ.
Are you just
I would just
farming
like-
us for terrible phrases?
This was literally how I got started on this channel, was taking stupid chat, mad lib chat prompts from chat on Iden
Nice.
streams.
I would
and
like
then I did the art goal once a week.
I would like to remind everybody that there is a song at the beginning of this stream that only exists because of clips.
Yeah, it's a good song.
It's a very good song.
It's a dumb
Except
song.
the bits that I'm in. That's the worst parts.
No. I've really enjoyed using those. Where I say something like, it's not going in the song, you're like, you're putting it in there. Like, shit.
Hey, I had to iPhone myself for that song.
The spiky ones?
They were not spiky at the time.
And then I got BB going. Okay.
Like
So,
a Yoshi.
yes, like a Yoshi. I'm a Yoshi Gohan. Goku. I'm a Yoshi Goku.
You're just tired, is what you are.
I am so
Yes,
fucking
but that makes him the ideal target audience.
Night Owl is telling you to go the fuck to
Okay,
sleep.
so here's what's going to happen.
Parallax P Painter Mans, go to bed.
Okay, so here's what's going to happen. Hey, guys, if you enjoyed the show tonight and you want to show off the stuff that you've been working on that's creative, I don't care if it's miniatures or painting or whatever, please send that to art@wbpl76.com. That will get
What's
forwarded
that address?
to me. art@wbpl76.com.
But where should I send it?
art@wbpl76.com.
In an email.
In an email to art@wbpl76.com. Make
From
sure
a
that you put
computer.
your screen name in the message so that I can attribute it properly without doxing you. And I will try to remember to feature it on the next show. I am not here next week because I have to drive my ass back to Texas for work. I should be back the following week, which is going to be the first week of November. We'll see what happens.
Eether, no.
Eether what? No, not fart, damn it.
You're going to have to claim that one just in case. For safety.
Somebody tell Diggs.
Arachnash is now paying for us to have an eye break in very expensive and valuable goob. I think we have to go.
Okay.
But I need the goob. Can I just hold my eyes open?
Yes. In any event, ladies and gentlemen, there's also a link to my cults page in the close of this if you like the look of any of the shit that I was showing off earlier. Almost everything that I showed off was my own models, with the exception of the Ost Scout.
Hashtag not a cult.
Hashtag not a cult.
Para. For Easter, can you just make like a set of Ost Scout arms and legs, and you have to provide your own egg?
Yes, I can do that.
Yay!
The link to the cults page is in the outro.
We're now being threatened with a hype train.
Okay.
You wouldn't dare.
No! No! Okay. 3, 2, 1. Red, say goodnight. Red, say goodnight. Squick, say goodnight.
Robo parts doing. I forgot anatomy.
Eether, say goodnight.
Lady cannon tits.
Good. I have Chi and Kazoo fight